Pause.
Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene P.
Hello, people. This is Swerve.
And your boy, Gray.
Why the pause, though?
Why the pause, yeah. Why the pause?
Pause.
What, sleep over there?
Where were we, bro? That niggas got me lost.
You just did the intro. You got to ask niggas what they're doing this week, how they, what I'm saying?
All right, there we go. Thank you for sending me back on track. It's been about 2 weeks. We haven't dropped nothing lately, but fellas, what have you guys been up to? Swerve?
Me, I took my trip to DC for my friend's baby shower this past weekend. I left at, what did I leave? We got there Saturday morning. It was a long morning. We woke up like at 3 o'clock in the morning just to make our flight. Got there. We did a thing called hike and brunch. So I guess the black people in DC are different. I don't know. They're not like Florida black people. They're definitely more friendly, more agreeable, I guess. But they had a event called hike and brunch where you hike for like 3 miles, and at the end of it, everybody posts up at the park. They got like a barbecue going on. Everybody drinking like BYOB. Went to the event. There was probably like 70, like 80 girls out there to like 7-8 guys. Crazy.
Nice little ratio.
Everybody wearing their tights, their half bras, half shirts. I'm like, I took a little video. I was like, these boys out here sleeping. What's crazy is that people go out and it's like, if single dudes actually went out and did the things that these women are doing, I don't think it would be so hard for them because these chicks is out here. You just got to know where to find them.
I kind of agree because all these guys that are like not in relationships are always asking, where do you meet good women? Where is just like that? I'm like, y'all niggas just socially awkward, bro. These good bitches is everywhere.
Because
it ain't like that. I mean, it's good.
Single dudes are not going out by themselves. Really, they need to they have to have a date for them to go out, which is
correct. That's the difference. That's the difference. Why the single women, they bunch up together and they all go out.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Hoping to find dudes out there, but there don't be no dudes out there.
Yeah,
and when it is dudes, the ratio is so off. It's like the dudes don't even know where to go to. You can't even approach one because they're everywhere.
But from what I'm saying, like it's like none of them are trying to interact because a lot of time you'll be at a bar or even a setting, you see like guys on one side, women on one side. You got the women dancing on each other, and the guy just sitting there looking over at them, and none of them can say nothing to each other, or
Like I said, in DC, these women are very agreeable, so they was actually out here being friendly.
But you came there with someone though. You came with a woman.
Yeah.
So I don't see. You gotta come with you gotta bring your pussy to the party nowadays. That's the age we at now. You can't go looking for it. You gotta bring the pussy with you in the door. Bring the sand to the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Or a lot of time, like dude trying to approach him, you got the hating ass, homegirl, blocking, cop blocking, and
Yep.
So I ended up going to the baby shower, and it was in Southeast DC. And I guess I didn't really know much about Southeast DC to my friend. I was staying in Virginia. My friend was telling me about Southeast DC is pretty much the hood.
Yeah.
And I was like, I never really been to somewhere because I go to different cities and people's like, oh yeah, be careful with that area there. That's the hood. And I'd be like, that's not the hood. I'm from Palm Beach. That shit don't scare me. I don't walk through crazier neighborhoods than this.
Palm Beach
walking through Southeast DC, it looked suspicious, but once I actually heard about the shit that's going on the street that I'm on, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. My friend's telling me that she witnessed people getting shot right down the street, like looking out her blinds and like pop, 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 dude running down the street all the time, murders consistently. I'm like, you need to get out of there.
So your friend stays in the hood. How was the baby shower?
Baby shower was straight. It was just like because it's like a old school baby shower. It was kind of like at a house, kind of like a house party, pretty much. Just barbecue food, chips, macaroni.
They already did the gender reveal before that, right?
Nah, they didn't do no gender reveal. We already knew it was a boy.
Okay.
Oh, and dude proposed.
Nice.
Dude proposed. It was a crazy proposal. It wasn't crazy. It was just her reaction looked kind of. Everyone who saw her reaction, they were like, "Oh, we thought she was gonna say no." Like her face, she looked like she was gonna say no as soon as she saw the box come out.
She had that resting bitch face the whole time.
She kind of like had like a shaking her head like no, like don't do it. But but I guess she was just saying that she was just nervous.
Maybe. I mean, you seen that thing online with the lady when she was doing her vows, and
she refused to say
froze up.
Obey.
Yeah, she kind of got over it.
I did want to talk about that with you guys one time, but I never got to it because I wanted to play the audio and shit like that so that listeners can actually hear it.
Yeah, she refused to say obey. You know, like my dog got a long road ahead of him.
How would y'all feel about that if that was you guys? Would you guys go through with this shit?
Nah.
If your wife wouldn't say the full vows.
I've seen a lot of videos of people like joking around with those vows like that anyway. And I don't feel like those vows are, people don't really even, it's like something to say now. I feel like they used to mean something, but now the vows are just something that people just say. And it's just like,
you gotta get that obey in there. Though. The guy has all the power there. So that's what he's doing.
And you think her saying obey is actually like it's like legally binding up? I didn't say obey I didn't say obey.
It may not be, then there shouldn't be no reason for her to not to say it then. It may not be legal binding. Just say it. That's it.
That's one thing. Like if you that to me that would be so fucking embarrassing. I would probably
put it on the whole show.
I would probably tell. I would tell the fucking person officiating the wedding, bro, don't even worry about it. We just gonna go to the reception, have a good time. We ain't signing no papers. We good.
Yeah.
Usually papers are signed before you get to that part though. Anyway.
Yeah, no,
that's
but you have to sign the actual. You have to sign the actual license.
Go back and tear it up,
and then send it in afterwards.
Sure, just go back and tear it up. Nah, I don't want this no more.
Yeah, it's just a little disrespectful, unnecessary.
I'm recording. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. It's So I think Gray was up next.
Oh, what I did, well, just like I said I was gonna do, I pulled up on y'all, so appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? What we had like a little cookout. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of people showed up. Good to see. It was
a lot of people.
Let the man.
Yeah, let
him cook. Let him tell his story.
See, Gray's view of a lot and my view of a lot is completely different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my view of a lot right now is it comes to like what 10. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Did we even hit 10?
I think we hit 10. Yeah.
I don't think it was 10 people there.
You had to.
We did, but there, if you count the kids.
Was what's name there? Kai.
Yeah. Kai lived there. He can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Server say Kai's always at adult events though, so I was making sure Kai to pull up.
Kai always in the mix.
Kai is in the mix of the grown folks.
Couple years he's gonna be like, come on, Playboy, pass that. Pass the blunt. Let me hit that one time.
Well, someone who was absent.
Inaccuracies.
Well, Nate was absent.
Yeah, I was gonna pull up. The other plans end up falling through.
Nigga, you didn't do shit. You told me already you didn't do shit.
Yeah, but I had plans to do stuff, but we decided
to do shit. He didn't do shit though. Didn't you say he was gonna do Epcot?
We ended up doing it the next day. We had Epcot and we had that weekend, so I didn't have nothing solid. So you know what I'm saying. So we ended up just doing that day of just leisure, just kicking it, and then after that, the next day we had Epcot.
So, yeah,
man. You could have kicked it at the house.
I could have, but I was with just the missus chilling. I was
putting out fires.
No, it was no fire weekend. That was a post-fire weekend, so just coasting. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta.
Them post-fire weekends, you got to be careful.
Exactly. You don't want to start another. Say the fire's out.
Another brush fire.
Another brush fire. Shit's cool. You just ease. You know what I'm saying? So we chilling. That was it, and kicking out the crib. That was it.
Cause left after dinner. That's what I'm saying. We were grilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't get the same, man. You know what I'm saying? You just chilling, man. You just go wherever the vibe goes. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I think that weekend, other than that, I just spent my past weekend, just I want to get massages, pedicure, shit like that, just chilling, leisure weekend. That's it.
Yes, happy ending.
No, not that. Remember when we was in the cruise? They got off that.
Dick and balls.
Dick and balls too. Dick and balls is a classic. How about you? You know, a lot of this already involves you.
Oh, this past weekend I went to my frat had a cookout, good turnout. I think it was at least 100 and something people. Did that this past weekend. The weekend before that is when Gray came into town, and we all agreed that we was all gonna hang out. Swerve showed up, Gray showed up, then we didn't hear nothing from Nate. A few other folks showed up, just normal people. It wasn't like I didn't invite a lot of people. I just invited y'all niggas pretty much, and
Gray, you soloed or you pulled up with the wife and all that one?
You know, Gray don't.
I came solo.
You know, Gray don't do that. Gray thought it was gonna be a beach over here.
Nah.
He didn't come with the sand.
Nah.
He thought he was gonna find some sand over here.
Nah.
That's not the type of party we have in Playboy.
Nah.
It's not one of those events where like I planned it out for months and there's gonna be a lot of people there. It wasn't that type of kickback. It was just like
it was the day before. It was the day before.
Right,
made sure he let everybody
know.
Hey, we just planned this the day before.
Right, I invited a couple of people the day of, or 2 hours before, shit like that. It wasn't nothing really thought out, planned out, and shit. So I expected that to turn out to be what it was. I thought Nate was gonna come, but
it's all right. Me and my wife took his plates home. We was eating chicken and sausage for days. Pause.
Yeah, bro.
I saw your head reaching. I got
Pause. You. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I ain't got to hit the button. Like, whoa.
Plenty meat. Big containers of meat, bro. For the whole week. Sausage, I put sauce on that thing. I cut some of it up. I made some eggs with it one time. Chicken, I just made some rice. We had the mac and cheese. It was good. I made sure I came up.
I agree, but I think we need to do shit like that more often. I would say next person to host probably should be either Swerve. Yeah, I think Swerve, and then we switch it up to Nate Crib, and we just have it like a little kickback and hang out, bro.
If you can't get Nate to go up the street to Kissimmee, what makes you think we're gonna get Nate to come to Tampa?
I came to Tampa. Remember we did that. What's name? We did the thing. I'll do what's name if it's planned out.
If it's planned out, this wasn't planned out.
This was kind of last minute. We said we was trying to do. It was nothing we stuck. What's name? I was trying to see, but yeah, we could do it this upcoming week. I got the baby shower going down for that, but either way, y'all ready to get these?
My wife's probably trying to do something for either Thanksgiving or Christmas because we're not doing Thanksgiving with my family, which we usually do, and we're not doing Christmas with her family, which we usually do.
If y'all want to do
like a Friendsgiving,
it can't be on Thanksgiving Day though. That's crazy.
Wow, how does that work? Why? Why can't be on the
is supposed to be for friends. Thanksgiving is for your family.
Friendsgiving usually happen like a week or so before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like the Friday before, the weekend before.
Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend doing a Friendsgiving on actual Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
But I'm down for it, bro. If you want to set that up, let us know. We'll definitely come through. Nate will bring the Publix chicken. You know how that nigga get down.
I look down on people who bring Publix chicken, but at the same time, Publix chicken be busting, and you know that shit is going to be on point every time.
If you get in a large order of, I don't know, do Publix chicken. What are you talking about? That never happened.
They do 20. That's a 20 piece.
I do if I do anything, I'll bring the what's the one that they do out of
the potato
Palm Beach?
Salad?
No, he's talking about chicken though. I will get the one from they have curls. What's the one they have in Wings Plus? with the celery. You know what I'm saying?
Or like a tray.
I
Yeah, you can
understand
make
that,
it
but
to,
like a
good.
Friendsgiving, my ideal of Friendsgiving and what a Friendsgiving should be
Everybody
is
make their
people
own
actually
potluck.
bring homemade dishes and not store bought shit. Like store bought cookies, sodas, and shit like that's
pies and
okay.
stuff straight.
But like the food that people
The
are
main
the main
dishes?
stuff, I think that should
But
be like.
I think wings and appetizers are kind of fall under appetizers. Those aren't main dishes.
Yeah, but
People
You're
bring
not
store
supposed to
bought
bring
wings.
the
and stuff. Or
appetizer.
do they not bring? Those are like touch and go. I thought those are appetizers. I think there were people making the wings for the event. Usually that it's not like the whole turkey. I thought wings are like.
If you're gonna
those are
bring
part
the
of
wings, also bring a home cooked dish.
Nah, that wouldn't.
See,
that
that's
would,
the route.
that ain't
You
what
don't
they-
make
when I
up rules as you go down.
Yeah,
Niggas
I
don't
just
wanna-
got it.
Like,
When
where
they
you got these
assigned
rules
this
from?
us, we were like, we want the easiest way out. We wrangling kids, give us the thing, and we in and out. Though. So that worked out for us. If we were doing it at our house, then it's different. But
Niggas just lazy, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where was that? Yeah, we need to do more of the hanging out and getting together and linking up.
Pause.
Yeah.
But other than that, anything else y'all niggas did significant this weekend or this past week?
Oh, I also went to a black circus. Was it a black circus? Universal Circus?
Universal
It was a black
Soul
it was
Circus?
yeah, Universal Circus. Yeah, it was a black. I guess you could say it's a black service, even though it's a bunch of there's Asians there. There's some Moon Blanc, some Russians, but they call it a black circus. For
You
some
know
reason.
black people can't have their own shit.
Yeah,
How was it though?
it was pretty cool. A lot of crazy stunts, motorcycles flying through. They had like a little Afro beats type section where it was just a bunch of girls in their carnival fits dancing.
That was my next question, bro. There had to be a twerking section.
Yeah, there was. Definitely. There was. And there was the twerking. They came out with like all their different flags and stuff. And it's like black girls rocking like the Trinidad flags, the Jamaican flags. I'm pretty sure they wasn't what the flags that they were repping, but I'll let it pass.
Were the white girls and the Asian girls twerking too? Or no?
Nah, they don't do that.
It wasn't. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like a shaking butt type thing. It was just like a carnival type.
Yeah,
Thing-
carnival. It wasn't
thing.
like twerking. Not
Okay.
not like American twerking, I guess you wouldn't say.
Gray's against that. Gray's against some
More like-
class.
Yeah, of course.
More-
That's
more
why
like
I know. That's why
grinding.
That's why he slickly asked were the Asian girls twerking.
Nah, all I'm saying is there's a time and place for everything. That's it.
Yeah, well, that was the time and the place.
Yeah, nigga.
But
The
you know,
circus.
the funny thing is, like when these women are at parties, they don't do that. But they'll twerk everywhere else though, like at restaurants.
Where are you getting this information from?
That's
But
what I
like,
where do you
see.
see
different
people-
group of women.
The manosphere.
Nah. That's what I see. I mean, I go out too. I mean,
You went out and you seen some girls twerking at the restaurants.
yes.
Ask them
Which
where.
restaurant?
Some places, if it's too lit. If there's a
Really
grass
trolling
wall,
so
if there's a
hard.
grass wall with some neon lighting, there might be some chances of twerking.
Yeah,
at
yeah, but those places,
Yeah,
those those places
yeah,
are
times and places for it. Yeah.
those places were built for black women to come and twerk. Those ain't real restaurants. You see a grass wall in there, that's not a real restaurant. That was made to that grass wall is made to suck money out of black people's pockets.
Immediately, right? Immediately. The niggas is coming through that glass wall, the neon
Grass
lights.
wall, they got the neon lights with some
Yeah.
simple saying.
They gonna charge them at the parking lot, charge them for parking, wax them at the door, hit them for the VIP. So,
Yeah, up the bottom charges. Yeah.
up the bottom charges, oversell the VIP area. I feel like they almost put a timer in the VIP area. It's almost like, all right, we'll let them have it for 2-3 hours, and then that's it. Then bring another batch. You think so? Because I feel like as people start doing out, I don't feel like, let's say you came in with like a party of 6 or 8, and you've been there all day. It's not like they're expecting you to have that table all day. It's kind of, they're treating almost like restaurants treat tables. As you start dripping out, it's like they reach back and oversell that VIP again, even though that
It's
area
rare-
should be closed off, ain't it?
It rarely happens where you see them sell a table after the person, because you're talking about like a club or like a day party.
Yeah.
The
You talking
event,
about like if you get the table and then we leave? They try to sell the table again.
They don't do that.
I don't know if they sell it or they're letting people in. How does it work? How do more people just slowly drip in?
When it's empty and a group leaves from their like VIP or table area, people just sit down. Okay. But they don't like sell it and come the waiter. Hey, you have to buy a bottle if you want to what's name and shit.
Be up here.
So it's there. But Nate, you don't go out much, so you wouldn't know.
That's all I was just assuming. That's all I'm assuming.
So really, we should be the second group. We shouldn't be the first group. We should be the second group that gets there when the first group is leaving. So we get all the experiences without having to pay that money.
But it's a risk. Cause if the party is lit, motherfuckers ain't leaving. And you just ain't gonna have a table.
Yeah.
So if you want to risk it, you can. What else? How we get to this shit?
I don't know how we got to it. Let's get into the absurdities though.
All right, what y'all want to jump into first? We usually do politics, or is there a question of the week?
Outside of Grace?
Gray, you got a question of the week? How can we get Nate to cooperate and make this podcast successful?
Yeah, how can we?
How can we get Nate to respect people's time? I've been working on that since 08.
Time is man-made. Time is a man-made construct.
Yeah, I've been saying that too, right? Man-made construct.
What else we gonna? Y'all gonna get? So which one we gonna go? Y'all do the politics? I mean, if y'all doing politics, the biggest thing this week is all the indictment of a lot of Trump's team, his lawyers, and all those people that they did try to steal the election. I know Rudy Giuliani just had his mugshot posted.
It was 9 people mugshot posted from. I guess they're trying to make an example, like we're gonna treat you just like we treat every other criminal, and they've been gaslighting us to think Trump is gonna go take a mugshot, but I don't see that coming into fruition.
I mean, the Giuliani mugshot dropped.
But we seen other people's mugshots though.
Yeah, they dropped. Yeah,
but those aren't Trump.
So do you think they're gonna get everybody else mugshots, but not Trump?
Do you think Trump is gonna get a mugshot? Yes, for this RICO charge that he's been indicted on.
Who else? Giuliani. You said Giuliani's part of it also.
Trump been indicted several times.
Yeah, you're right.
Several times. Never seen a mugshot.
So why are they taking pictures of Giuliani then? If he's part of this RICO?
Those are the little people. You talking about the big dog?
Oh, the big fish.
The big dog, which is Trump. And I don't think they say it's gonna come out tomorrow, as in the 24th. The 24th, they're supposed to drop his mugshot, but I want to see it before I say anything. I want to actually see if that comes into fruition. I don't believe it is though.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna be looking fresh anyway. It's not gonna be like some raggedy, like 3:00 in the morning drunk mugshot.
I mean, they could find some, like picture of him on YouTube or Google or something.
Yeah, that's what I think. Trump just gonna send in his mugshot. Yeah, like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna text it to you, Playboy.
Out of a city in his house. Yeah.
All right.
But on these RICO charges, what do you guys think this shit is gonna stick, or you think this is just jibber jabber to get the people going?
It's jibber jabber. I think they're trying to keep him from running. That's what that is.
Throwing no kitchen sink at the board.
Some people do believe that he will get he will go to prison, but I don't believe it.
Isn't there some like type of like GOP like debate or something going on today?
Yep.
Like now,
the GOP
Trump
presidential debate
instead he recorded an interview with Tucker Carlson, and they're dropping it tonight on Twitter.
That's going to be the biggest part of the night.
Yeah. The big dog's not.
We're not even going to worry about the mother of 7 dudes.
Just different.
We're trying to see that Trump tape.
He's just different,
Who's all running right now? Mike Pence.
You got Mike Pence. You got the dude that was on the Breakfast Club. What's his name?
The Indian dude.
The Indian dude. There's a few other people. I don't know. I just know Mike Pence. and the Indian
The
dude.
Indian dude, how did he do on Breakfast Club? He washed him.
You
He
don't
did.
remember
No,
that
they kinda-
interview where the
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
where the black chick kept like trying to
They
cut
kind
him
of like
off.
they kind
and-
of like jumped.
Oh
him. They
yeah, I
didn't
remember.
really-
Yeah.
And they recently had an interview with Eldler, and they did the same
Elder
thing.
mopped the floor with their ass. Anytime they bring a black Republican on the Breakfast Club, they get eaten alive.
That's the thing. But she tried to do the same thing, like being very rude, cutting them off, disrespectful. She kept saying, "That's not the system. That's not the system," or some bullshit like that. And I'm like, bruh, if you invite someone to come do an interview or accept them to come do an interview, at least have some type of decorum and respect for the person doing the interview
Yeah.
and let them
people
speak.
talk. Let your guests talk for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know where the Breakfast Club is going with this. Having this chick that's not in studio be on the screen and cutting people off and trying to get a "I got you" moment.
Yeah.
But she does very terrible at it.
And they'll just sit back and let it go. And then when the other guy even if you cut her off, then they'll tell him that you cut her off, let it speak.
Yeah.
But when she's cutting people off, they just let it rock.
It's very
Like, it's weird as fuck. Yeah.
Disheartening.
it's stupid, bro. I just think when they invite Republicans up there, they try to say they're bipartisan and shit like that, but you can really tell when they're on their bullshit, especially if it's a Republican, because they don't do it to the Democrats.
True.
Nate, you high?
Duh. It's hard. Been up to like 3.
3 in the morning?
That nigga
3 in
Nate
the
about to
morning.
swallow his own tongue.
Oh man.
All right, what else we got in politics? I see you got your boy Joe Biden.
Yeah, just like
Joe Biden heads over to Hawaii to honor the folks that died in the fires in
Wildfires.
Maui. And someone said he looked like he fell asleep during the ceremony. Like, was he sitting down or was he
What
standing
you
up?
expect?
he was sitting down. Yeah,
That
he
should
did.
be boring. It's a long ass shit. I'm
He
sure
might
half
have been
the
up.
people
He
in
might
the-
have been
half
up.
the
He
people in
might
that
have been up
building
to
fell
3 as
asleep.
well. Yeah, he might have been up to 3 as well. Let the old man get his E's in.
Y'all
While
be-
he was-
y'all
while
be
he
too
was there,
hard
he
on-
was-
Y'all be too hard on Biden. Biden's an old man.
While he was there, he was at the beach chilling. Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Nigga, you think I'm gonna go to Hawaii and not be on the
And
beach?
not touch the beach.
the fuck I look
What the
like?
hell I came to Hawaii
If you
for?
go to Hawaii and ain't touch the beach, did you really go to Hawaii? You're like,
Exactly,
you're
bro.
like, you gotta touch the beach. I'm like, fucking that shit's wild.
But on
It's like
that
people looking
topic,
for these people looking for these gotcha moments with Biden, but it's like, what do you expect?
right? Just like the
Well, he shouldn't run again then.
the relief for that. I think he gave every household $700, and people was complaining about $700 isn't enough.
It ain't shit.
But
That don't
people,
seem like enough. But
It ain't
listen
shit.
to how much he's sending to Ukraine though, and you got 700
Exactly.
for me. Come
Yeah,
on,
that's the
man.
thing. You guys are looking at the 700, but you guys aren't looking at the every household.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
the
they
money.
mean.
That's what I'm saying. The money he
Just
sent.
imagine
to
the money he
Ukraine
sent to
was more.
Ukraine if
Yeah.
you split that through between every household.
Okay,
Was it last week he asked for 24 billion?
so if there's a
Before
million,
that, he asked for 6.
okay, in America, we can say that there's a million households, right? Easily. That would be lowballing it.
Yep.
And if each household in America got $700,
Yeah,
that's
it'd be different.
700
it'd be different.
million.
Gotta check. Yeah.
700 million, yeah.
people
But he's-
don't look
but
at
he's
that.
sending
They only
but
look
he's
at the
sending
700.
But he's sending billions to Ukraine though.
Yeah.
That's what
Just
people are
last
saying.
week,
Yeah,
just last week he asked for 24
So
billion.
just like stimulus,
24 billion.
just like the stimulus,
24
people complain
billion.
about the stimulus only being 1,200, but when you factor in, it's like
That's different.
it's like 2-3 million households. You're talking about billions.
That's
That's
fine.
different.
But now that we know they have the billions, why is
Yeah.
it going to
when you factor
The
in that we're
stimulus
just
was like what,
Here's the
160
thing.
million people? Yeah.
even better, when you factor in we're just printing the money anyways. Why not give
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah,
Who
it don't
cares?
make ain't no fucking rules. So.
Y'all act like Hawaiians act like they're Americans.
it don't matter.
Don't matter.
Hawaiians are Americans when it's convenient. Apparently,
Like Puerto Ricans.
just
Like Puerto Ricans.
Hawaiians don't even consider themselves American.
Unless they call them the mainlanders, or
Exactly.
Hey, I mean,
We can't speak for all Puerto Ricans. I know people that serve in the army, in the military, or in Hawaii right now. They're
Yeah, I know the
Americans.
conspiracy around the Hawaii thing, right?
What's
What
that?
is it?
It's like they feel like over there they made it where I think you have to be a resident to either buy land over there or something like that because the locals are getting priced out by these people buying parcels of land, $1 million. All these people are retiring there, so the locals can afford it. So they made it where you can only either you have to be a local to buy or something like that. You have to be a resident, whatever it is. So they said unless it's a natural disaster, they lose the land. Then after that, you can sell it to someone that's not it. So
they created a natural
they said
disaster.
one of the biggest, they said one of the biggest developers, Chinese developers, was supposed to be buying up there. And then what happened the same day, we seen like that giant Chinese weather balloon that they said there was no spy agency. Later on that night, they seen a bunch of green lasers from like the sky. They don't know where it was coming from. So they feel like maybe that was like a test run. And then those same green lasers, at daytime, you can't see them. They're still there. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying some people are figuring that maybe they just shot a bunch of lasers down because the fire just hit everywhere all at once. Yeah, so I guess the conspiracists are saying maybe it's either their satellite, whatever it is. They felt like the fire is man-made, so they could buy the land, and they're already starting to buy the land up and shit like that from going around. Hey, I know your shit's on fire. Do you want to buy some shit like that? So it's crazy.
I believe so. Ain't no way, man. Like it just like the whole place just
up in flame.
like
Yep.
That. Yeah. I don't understand maybe a block or two, but goddamn.
Yeah, the whole thing just up in flame. The shit is wild.
Yeah, very possible. I mean, you can't put it past the government.
And then
you can't put it past capitalism. It's capitalism. It's not the government. It's capitalism.
It's capitalism.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Capitalism. I mean, you could say the same thing about 9/11. You could blame it on the government and then say it was capitalism that made the government do what they did.
That's true. I mean, you can blame anything on capitalism if you look at it the wrong way, but you know what I'm saying? The ass is good and it's bad.
It's all bad.
It's definitely not all bad. I can't say that.
Well, when you love money, then of course it's not going to be bad.
It's not only that; it rewards hard work. It rewards innovation.
Only people that don't like capitalism is people that are not go-getters.
Yeah.
If you're not a hustler, you're not gonna like capitalism.
Yeah, somebody try to convince me that socialism is the way to go, and be like, and I'd be like, so we all gonna be driving what Nissan Maximas? He's like, no, we're all gonna be driving Bugattis. And I was like, well, if we're all driving,
Bugatti company is loving that type of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was like, if we're all driving Bugattis, then nobody's driving a Bugatti.
Yeah, not anymore.
They don't understand capitalism.
What the hell's a Bugatti? What the hell's a Bugatti if the doctor has the same Bugatti that the homeless guy has? And what's to make the homeless guy what's to make the surgeon go to work every day when he has the same Bugatti that the homeless guy has?
Yeah, I think socialism does breed laziness and it stuns innovation.
Mm-hmm.
Where in a capitalist society, you will have a lot of innovation and a lot of shit like that pop off. But in a socialist society, you're not going to get that. Because there's no benefit from me creating something that everybody needs and everybody wants if I'm not going to be able to like benefit extremely off of it.
Yeah, profit off it.
So
just making some shit so everybody else could be just as equal as me.
Yeah,
but I mean, even US is not fully capitalist. It's all like partial, a little piece of everything: communist, socialist, and capitalist.
Yeah, because we do have like government assistance and shit like that.
Yeah,
which
has subcategories for sure.
Yeah,
but I think
it subsidizes companies and certain people.
I think almost every country is like that. But I do think they let capitalism rock in America more than other places.
Yeah, depending on the territory.
What else we on? What else I got on? What's the name? Nate, bro, if you gotta get a coffee, bro.
I'm good. What's going on? I do need to go get a coffee. Go ahead. What else we on?
Looking like a fucking
a malguluf.
What's the word?
Nigga looking like a jellyfish right now, bro.
A malguluf.
Oh man.
I took a Mountain Dew earlier. They're starting to wing off. I don't want to take a energy drink this more late. We gonna wave it through, Go ahead.
What else? Let's see. We got hip hop. What y'all got in hip hop?
The good week of hip hop.
Hip-hop.
Drake's supposed to be dropping this week.
For the dogs.
It's a lot of people dropping. Drake. Who else?
I think Burna Boy dropped. Does Burna Boy drop this week or next week?
Oh, that's the new album with the Brandy cut track and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He already dropped 2 singles already.
Yeah, I think
Wasn't
it
that
drops.
one of our topics, Burna Boy?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I took it off because
I
I
should
thought
leave
Gray
it. Yeah.
had a serious question.
Nah, I should leave it.
Oh,
Leave it. Bring it back. Yeah.
What was it? What was the question?
The question
About,
was
like,
Burna Boy right, or is Burna Boy right? But you would have to
Right about what?
about the. You know how he's getting a lot of backlash right now for saying. I guess a lot of African Americans are feeling like he said they don't have no culture.
Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah.
That was a while back, but now
Did he actually say that?
it reflamed. He didn't really say it. You'd have to listen to the interview. If y'all want me to play, I could play. Y'all want me to play it?
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a second. Where is it? Y'all could
He
listen to
was
the
saying that African Americans don't have culture. The Africans here in America
Yeah.
don't have culture.
It wasn't really saying
have
it like
culture.
that. You have to actually listen to it to actually.
Well, I think what he said, like, they lost the connection of who they are from the real incest or whatever.
Okay, I could see how someone not from America could say something like that.
I mean, it ain't not from America. Motherfuckers, he ain't see.
He's from the
speaking in
he's from the
generalization.
motherland. He's from
speaking
the motherland.
generalization. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know what he means.
The
But,
Roadcaster
people
Pro.
just are in their feelings nowadays.
Yeah, but
And
it's
he-
like
And it's all these
So,
so-called
I'm here with a mic.
people calling themselves ADOS and whatever, FBA. Claiming, like, trying to say he's wearing Timberlands as if they own Timberlands. Saying, like, he's still in this style as if.
All right,
like,
let me
they
play-
had a-
You know,
Let me-
niggas love
let-
that.
on
Think-
fit.
Let me play the interview and y'all let me know if y'all can hear it and see it. Y'all can see it, right? I know y'all can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, again.
Can you hear it?
So I'm here with a man himself, the African
okay.
giant Burna Boy, and I want to ask you, why is it important that the diaspora come home?
You know why? Okay, let's use America for example, right? Because but we can use anywhere.
Yeah.
But let's just use America, right? Why do you think the Chinese American, has their respect, and they don't go through the things that African Americans go through? Even though they might go through their struggles, I'm not taking anything away from them, but they don't go through what the African American goes through. You know why? Because the Chinese American has a base. He actually knows where he's from in China.
Right. And they have support from the Chinese government.
You understand? Like the Italian American,
They have Italy.
they know where their grandparents came from in Italy before. They know the first. I have to work on.
All right. So y'all heard that?
yeah.
Yeah, that was very clear. How could he mistake that? I mean, motherfuckers just choosing to be mad for no reason, bro. And he gave you examples too. So all he said, like, know your connections, know where you're from, know your roots. That's it. Like, how you take that and make it something else? Like,
People are always looking for a reason to be offended nowadays.
Yeah. Well, if you don't know your roots, you could see how somebody could get offended for it's like you're putting me down for something that was stolen from me.
it
Right?
ain't putting down. It's just saying.
Like it's kind of like you're saying, "Oh, you're ignorant because you don't know where you come from." But it's not my fault. I don't know where I come from. I was stolen away. Not me personally, but
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so it reflamed recently because I guess he's dropping a video soon, and he had on like he was dressed like what you would normally see a African American rapper wearing. He had on some like Timberlands.
Yeah,
He had a
represents
Wu-Tang headband on, and the song he's dropping samples a black artist. And a lot of people were flying out the window. Oh, I thought black people don't have culture, but you're sampling our music and all this and shit like that. They trying to boycott Burna Boy, but I ain't going for it.
You're going for it.
I ain't going for
That
it.
nigga dropped too much good music.
But
yeah, Burna
Timberlands,
Boy's about to
like,
be a whole pop artist out here soon.
yeah, Timberlands. Who owns Timberlands? He had a Louis Vuitton outfit on. Who owns Louis Vuitton? Like, come on, man.
This is true.
I don't know what I don't know what we expect them niggas in Africa to be dressing like. I feel like hip hop runs most cultures, right?
The youth, at least, yeah.
The U.S., the youth, yeah.
Yeah, the youth
But-
for sure.
But even when you say hip hop, like you understand, like even like where all that originated from. I mean, music been around. I mean, you had music in Africa too. A lot of the bass beat, they have the same thing over there too.
If you go online, they're trying to repurpose even that. They're not trying to give that African stuff the original credit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
The original credit for what? For hip hop?
Yeah, or anything, yeah.
You can't give Africa credit for hip hop.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No, not giving them
Wasn't it,
credit, but
if
some of
anybody,
the
it's like a
originate from
Jamaican,
there.
right? Wasn't
mean
like
like
the originator
Africa
of hip hop like a
Africa
Jamaican
Bambaataa?
dude?
It
Yeah,
was
him.
it was Cool Herc, actually.
Yeah, Cool Herc.
Y'all not real hip hoppers.
I'm not.
Cool Herc is the originator of hip hop.
I just fake it on Wednesdays.
But then, like you know, like whatever the people call themselves, ADOS and FBA, they'll call him a fucking what do you call that? A tether.
Yeah.
But tether means to like what? Attached to or to be related to or related of. Like it's ass backward. Like if
I don't know why it's called that. I don't think it's meant not that definition. I'm
if anybody's tethered to anything, like who would be tethered to who?
Was that supposed to be like a racial slur?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is, that's
Tartar or
an insult,
I can't
a new
remember.
insult, Swerve.
Yeah.
I remember y'all told me another word. Oh, tether. I thought y'all said tartar. I remember you talking about this, Nate. I thought you said tartar.
No.
Tether. Okay.
It's ignorant, man. It's just. But if you look at the definition, it means to be attached to or whatever.
Yeah, so that's what Burna Boy is going through. So the question was originally like, after you listen to that interview, do you think he was right in his explanation or what he was trying to get across?
He was saying black folks need to come home, though, get reattached to their home. That's I don't see no issue with what he said.
And he gave examples. Like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Unless you're looking to be offended, I don't see how you can be offended by what he's saying. Because they even asked, why do you think they should come back home? He explained why they should come back home.
Right.
What was the reasoning for them? What was the reasoning for them to come back home?
What I got from it was
to be more connected into their roots.
What I got from it, he said, why do you think you see black American they're able to play with black American faces or disrespect African
They have a
Americans?
base, one lock unit, lockstep. They have one thing, one unity. Yeah.
Exactly, and I think it was like they don't have the unity of having their home base, or you guys understand what I'm saying?
So wouldn't that be the fault of the actual
who's
home
playing?
base? Like saying like the Chinese, like China actually accepts the Chinese Americans. The Italians accept the Italian Americans. So wouldn't it be the Africans should be accepting the African Americans, which is not the case?
I guess
Who
you
said
can
they
look
don't
at it
accept
that way as well.
But who said they don't accept them, though? How do you...
Yeah, where do you get that from?
Yeah.
I mean, for them to even have a racial slur towards other black people kind of tells me that they don't accept us.
No, that's an African-American word.
Yeah, the tether is African American made.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have any type of slur for other black people. That don't
It
even
is
make
kind of
sense.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
That we have slurs for the black people.
Yeah, but we
And it means
had
the
those
opposite.
for,
We
we
can't
had
do
those
shit
for
right.
decades.
Yeah.
How long have you heard of booty can African booty scratcher?
From what was that movie?
Yep.
No, that was just a slur motherfuckers was using for anybody that was a
African
foreigner.
Americans using that towards Africans.
Africans, yep.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and I
just-
first heard it from what was that movie? Ice Cube produced it.
Friday.
Boys in the Hood. Yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood, yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't find it offensive, or I didn't see why someone would be offended by what he said. But I think
You're also not African American though.
I'm also
Exactly,
I'm not African American, but I do think the African American has like a unique culture that they're the only ones in the world that will experience this type of culture of developing your own culture within a culture, and your culture being hot as shit.
Yep.
And I would think that would make African Americans super proud of their culture.
But
Well,
they're
some
also
are.
being,
Don't get it
but
twisted,
they're
yeah.
also being oppressed at the same
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
That's why I'm
the
saying.
people that
That's
they-
why I'm saying it's so unique, and why it's probably the best culture that was created out of the diaspora of black people in general. Because African Americans are like whatever African Americans do, everybody in the other diasporas of the world emulate and try to copy. And
They're the
what's
gauge.
name?
It's
So
because they're in their constant adversity.
I think they got more of the spotlight. They got more of the engine behind them too.
Who? The
what
Africans?
engine?
African Americans.
What engine? The engine is not being pushed by the culture that they had to develop within.
And they kind
So
of
I don't know
but
what engine you're talking
but
about.
Yeah, but you're able to broadcast it all over the world. You have a platform that you're able to use to
they don't
influence the world.
broadcast it. The rest, it get
They don't
I
exploited.
can see what Dre's
They get
Dre's saying,
exploited
because
all over the world.
all the hip hop that we create is being pushed by the, I don't want to say any groups or anything, but maybe the record labels.
You don't want to say. You don't want to use that day word.
I don't want to say that word, but I'm just saying, like, we have groups of people that are pushing hip hop out towards the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Eventually, I mean,
Oh,
I
they
think I
may not
heard,
get
I
full
heard Yo
ownership.
Gotti on it. I heard, was it Yo Gotti or Irv Gotti on an interview talking about that it was gonna be Africa, the Afro beats is gonna be the next wave that's gonna be being pushed. Labels
Oh,
are gonna
that's
be pushing.
that's Ebro.
Was that Ebro?
Yeah, that was
Ebro.
Ebro.
Yeah, Ebro.
But
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that already started a while ago. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not main because I don't think everybody was on the Afro beats like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But we clearly saw this move happening where
Yeah.
Yeah.
people was moving away from hip hop and all the
hip-hop, yeah.
ratchet shit and all the killing and all the violence and shit to just the more harmonized music, where the feel good music.
Yeah, the Bruno Mars, Pharrell
Exactly.
type shit.
Yep. The dance music and shit.
So
And also, I think like this year marked 1 year since hip hop having really trend as the number one genre.
what is the number one genre right now then?
Hip hop is still the number one genre. I think what Gray meant to say, this is the first year there wasn't a charting song on the top 100, on the Billboard top 100.
That's exactly what I said.
No, you said that hip hop wasn't
The leading genre.
a leading genre. Hip hop is still a leading genre. We don't have any hip hop artists on
And
the
I
top
said this mark
100.
1 year. Yeah, I said this mark 1 year that it hasn't been.
Hip-hop
Ray,
still
what you
leading
said
genre.
was this is the first year hip hop hasn't been the most popular genre.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
That's not true.
It's your wording, Playboy. You just gotta word it a little better. But what else? What was the? Yeah, so yeah, they trying to
But you look at who's more popular in hip hop right now. Who's running hip hop? You got like well, a lot of it is the female. In fact, you don't hear much from the male at all.
Stop it. I don't like
Really?
to hear that at all. The women are popping right now. That doesn't mean that the men are just pushing to
They're
letting
falling back.
women
They sat back.
falling
They
back.
sat back.
Really?
Yes, they fell back. Yeah.
Drake fell back.
Yes.
21 fell back.
Yes.
no. It's just
I
not
don't
being
think so.
pushed.
What's
as,
the
like,
la-
it's just
Exactly.
it's the women's turn to be on the forefront of the hip hop movement right now.
Okay, so what does that mean?
I don't think they fell back. Anybody fell back.
What was the last album that came out? What was it? Last one I remember was Lil Durk.
Nigga, I don't know when the last female album came out because I don't listen to that shit.
What you got? Lotto.
You got an album just came out.
I think so.
You can name. I could list a bunch of female artists. That don't mean they have albums that just came out.
You got what's her name? Ice Spice.
She has not dropped the album yet.
She dropped. She dropped something. Yeah, she did.
She dropped the
did.
album.
Yeah.
I know. Greg
Oh yeah,
just,
she did drop an album. That was
you
a
know,
while
Greg
ago.
did,
just
yeah.
don't want to see women winning.
Yeah, that was
What
a
the
long
fuck?
time
You see,
ago.
what the fuck? It's not.
Is that-
See the
listen,
bullshit you
man,
put on me?
You
Yeah.
put on that women rap because, man, turn this shit off, man.
I actually like listen to women music.
Who's your favorite female artist?
I don't know right now.
But you like it though.
That nigga
Well,
don't have
not
a-
rap, not rap though. Like I got a lot of favorite female R&B artists of all time was Toni Braxton. But
This nigga talking about Toni Braxton.
yeah.
Isn't she like 60 years old?
You see how long
Yeah.
this nigga been misogynistic? That nigga had to go back to Toni
Toni
Braxton.
Braxton.
Toni Braxton having to drop this a hit since the 90s.
And that was also a
All
childhood
the artists in
crush.
between Toni Braxton and right now, and you saying that's your favorite Toni Braxton?
She's a
R&B,
legend.
female R&B artists. Yes, female R&B. But like
Well, Beyonce
as
still
far
out
as
there.
hip hop, as far as hip hop,
This nigga just skipped Beyonce and went straight
I
to Toni
can't tell you.
Braxton.
I like Beyonce too, but you know she's just not my favorite.
Toni Braxton is your favorite
Yes,
over Beyonce.
yes.
What's your favorite song by Toni Braxton?
What is that song? Was it Breathe Again?
Classic.
Yeah.
He said classic.
That's it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
Hey man.
It's a single. The only one that Gray knows.
Only
No,
one
it ain't
of
the only one.
You probably know another one.
Whole
You probably know
albums.
another one.
Whole albums.
You know whole Toni Braxton albums, Gray.
Albums, videos, yes. In fact, I have it at home. Yeah, I had it.
God,
I had,
you
I
have
had
Toni
it growing up.
Braxton's
Yes.
videos at home.
But I've been
I was a
listening to Toni
fan.
Braxton before I came to the States, bro. Like real talk. Watching her videos too.
Stop the cap. You should put in the background. Stop the cap.
Big cap.
Ain't no cap.
Toni
Before I came to the
Braxton.
States, I've been watching like her videos, her music.
So
Yeah.
you came from Haiti as a little boy.
No,
and
when I was
Toni
in Haiti, I was
Braxton-
listening to Toni Braxton.
Toni Braxton is the R&B artist that caught your ear.
Yes.
Of all the artists that were out at that time, and you never found anything better than Toni Braxton. Mary J came.
I'm
Keisha
not,
Cole.
listen, I'm not saying I don't like him either.
Brandy,
I'm
Monica.
just saying. I'm not saying I don't like him. I'm just saying Tony's my favorite.
Okay, you got it.
I like when she does the deep voice, the deep.
Well, that's her voice.
Whoa.
I like
That's
that.
her voice.
Juno, hit him with the pause button.
Bad, bro. I wanted to hit the pause button so bad,
He said,
but I was looking for
That was
something.
up Cook.
Voice.
I like that deep voice. I like when she whisper in my ear like this. It makes me feel like I could do anything.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah, I like the deep voice. Is crazy, crazy.
oh yeah, true.
All right, y'all want to jump into hip hop? We're trying to, but I don't know what happened. What happened? Yeah.
I thought we were already in hip hop.
So what we got in hip hop?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the list. I know off the top of my head.
Well, we got what was it? On the 15th was Nipsey's 30th birthday. You know,
38th birthday.
30th.
How long has Nipsey passed since now?
It's been like 5 years.
Listen, Nipsey didn't have a 38th birthday.
You
How long
you
we
ain't with
gonna
that
keep
celebrating
giving
the
dead
right?
niggas birthdays, bro?
Hey man.
You know, gonna come in here one day after, like, you know what? How long we gonna keep giving dead niggas their flowers?
That's like saying let's not celebrate Martin Luther King. Like, come on, man.
That's not. No, it's not. But I'm not celebrating Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm celebrating
do.
his legacy.
I know his birthday, January 15th.
Is it?
Was it? Was it?
Yeah,
I
January
can
15th.
confirm nor deny.
I can confirm.
I don't know, but
Fellow Capricorn.
we're not saying Martin Luther King happy 80th birthday to Martin Luther King. Nigga didn't have an 80th birthday.
We'll say, oh, Martin Luther King would have been 80 today.
Yeah, that's how long we gonna keep doing that as a culture, as a society.
For some people, it's worth it. Some people we gotta, especially if somebody that died at a young age, like Biggie's not even 50 yet, right? So when somebody say, "Oh, Biggie would have been 50 today," I'll be like, "Damn, that nigga, he would have been out here with Jay-Z right now, living the life." All the shit that Jay-Z out here, that P Diddy out here doing, this would have been Jay-Z. This would have been Biggie out here doing all this.
It's true.
I'm with the celebrating someone, But as far as giving them a birthday and they already passed away, that's crazy to me.
Just say you don't like Nipsey. Just say you don't like Nipsey. Just say you don't want this happening.
Oh,
for Nipsey.
I have no problem with Nipsey. I like his that victory lap, nigga. I was bumping that shit for like
Fire.
for ridiculously long on repeat. But we do this for everybody. Like happy 50th birthday to this person. The person died 10 years ago. I'm like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's not really your birthday if you're not alive to be 50.
It's not your birthday, but we like to,
being
especially
too
with like Pop Smoke died so young. When this nigga, they're gonna say, "Oh, Pop Smoke would have been 30 today," and we're gonna be like, "Damn, 30? Didn't this nigga die like 15 years ago?" It just kind of like insinuates like how young this kid was when he died.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. If it makes sense, yeah.
If you a Nipsey hater, you can just say that. I don't have.
I don't have
really
an issue with
anyway.
Nipsey. It's the
Really?
38th birthday shit. Like I don't need to say that. I could be like, I'm not gonna say happy 38th birthday to Nipsey when Nipsey died 3 years ago.
What about Kobe?
Kobe too.
No, you gotta put some respect. You gotta put some respect on Kobe's.
What am I supposed to say? Happy
gotta put some respect.
happy 40th birthday or 45th birthday to Kobe?
Yes.
You gotta
Kobe
be like, oh, Gigi
wasn't
would've-
alive for 45 years.
Gigi would have been 18 years old today. You don't want to find out Gigi would have been 18 years old today?
No, just tell me
Confirm.
this is the day Gigi was born. What's that?
Damn,
To
Gigi
me,
was
it's
born-
crazy
All right, I'll make sure.
because
I'll make sure after
we'll do it to people that died old and be like, today would have been their 108th birthday.
Oh no, that's excessive.
So when is the cutoff date?
Cut off
It
day,
depends on who it is.
you passed away. You passed away. It's not a happy birthday, to me at
No,
least.
if you died young, I expect niggas to keep telling me, oh, this nigga would have been 25 today.
To when though?
How long?
To what age?
How old Spoon would have been today, or this year? He was our age,
Yeah, he'd have been 38, going on 38.
and you just think of all the time this nigga done missed. All the shit we done did that he wasn't there for.
I had a friend question that if people died when they're young, imagine if you get to heaven, are we gonna see them as we're adults? Say, imagine we dying old.
They don't. Is it
Gonna be the young kid that they're?
You'll be 70 years old, and then
You're not going to hang with them.
Mark
then.
will still be 20 something.
This is
That's
definitely a
just
high
hot.
person
You're not really
conversation.
rekindling. I'm not high. This is what you know.
Am I lying?
I'm. This is how I get when I'm just a little bit drowsy from sleepiness. That's
It's
all.
like
That's not what I'm saying.
Upload. You guys ever seen Upload?
Yeah. I know. I remember. I forgot. I meant I had that on cue to watch. That's the one when you die, it's in your conscious up, right?
Right, and you don't age, so
Ah.
wherever you died,
Wherever you died
that's,
at, yeah.
that's the age you're gonna be for the rest of while
The
you're
rest of that
uploaded.
time. Yeah.
So that's what your
There was-
ghost gonna
there
look
was-
like.
There was an episode like that on Black Mirror, where the lady died, and then they put her consciousness into the man inside of the
I didn't
guy's
see
head, so he
I
can
didn't see that.
hear his wife's consciousness inside of him. So he's going out through his regular day, and the woman is just in the background, like nagging him for all his choices and stuff.
Oh,
Eventually-
hell no.
Yeah, that
but
would be
eventually
crazy,
they found
bro.
some new
That means
technology where
Fuck
they
no.
they took her consciousness out of his head. Well, first they found a way that they could pause it, so he could pause her consciousness for like months at a time. When he finally flips it on, she's looking at everything he's seeing. He's like, "Oh, it's already Halloween." Months
Okay.
have passed, but then they actually flipped it so they can actually take out her consciousness because he was getting tired of her being there all the time. He put it inside of a teddy bear. So now the teddy bear is his old wife, and the teddy bear can only say two phrases.
Oh, that's false.
Yeah, mommy needs a hug, or teddy bear needs a hug, or I love you. Those are like the only two phrases you can say. But this is a full-grown person inside of this teddy bear that can hear and feel everything that's going on.
imagine
You
they,
try-
imagine if they upload your wife conscious in your head, you can't turn it off, and you about to get some box.
She got to be there with me.
So
That's
I-
crazy.
You start getting into a new relationship, and she's there with you every step of
Hot
the way.
blocking every.
Cock blocking ass. You had your turn. Let me live.
All right, what else we got in hip hop? Looks like black youngster's brother was shot and killed at a Memphis gas station.
Yeah, them Memphis rappers, I just stay out of Memphis. Shit's getting spicy over there.
For real. Family.
That's
too,
a dangerous job to have in Memphis, being a rapper.
That's a dangerous place to be in any city in America, is a gas station.
True.
When's the last
Any
time
city?
you heard any positive news come out of a gas station?
Nothing.
You get gas to keep it moving.
Niggas get robbed. Niggas get
Yeah.
killed. At gas stations, yeah, that's crazy. A lot of
Bro, I'm telling you, gas stations are probably one of the dangerous places in America.
niggas
Nigga
get
get,
gassed.
nigga get $40,000 off a PPP loan, buy a $20,000 chain, get robbed at the gas station.
Exactly. bro.
Yeah, I'll play that.
That's why me personally, I avoid a gas station. As soon as I could get rid of gas stations, I cut it out my life.
That's
I want no parts of that culture.
true.
Yeah, but you meet interesting people at gas stations. Late
No,
night
you
at the
ain't
gas station.
you ain't never met someone.
Nah.
Hell nah.
Hell
If
no.
a chick
Mate,
tell you she met a nigga at a
you
gas
get out the
station,
club, you either at IHOP, Waffle House, or at some type of gas station. That's where they be at.
Who?
When you parking lot pimping,
Yeah, and you're like a big
you
crowd. I
got
can
big
see what
speed.
you
You got some bass in your car. You just park somewhere, turn that thing on.
no. You know what? You never met someone at a gas station, hooked up with them, and didn't leave with herpes.
I didn't see that coming.
I'm lying. You leave it with an STD if you met somebody at a gas station.
YOLO.
YOLO? Why don't I say YOLO?
Yeah, bro. There ain't nothing positive coming out of a gas station unless it's like somebody got a lotto ticket from that bitch. And we know how hard it is to win the lotto.
Yeah. Especially at the gas stations we be at. That's why I say if you're traveling around the city or around the country and you just happen to be in a nice neighborhood, it won't hurt to stop and get a lotto ticket. Because the hoods we stay in, the areas we stay in, at least the area I stay in, ain't no winning lottery tickets coming out them gas stations. I know. There's no way they're gonna give us no Billy.
Yeah, so folks, I would recommend stay away from gas stations if you can, like literally, bro.
This bad propaganda, though. Just get your gas and go. That's it. In and out. Shouldn't be
Nigga,
close.
So you don't even know you don't even know the wonders of a what's that place? Wawa sandwich.
Nope.
Yeah, but people going to get gas at the gas station, that's where it's dangerous. It's not the people that's going to get a quick snack from the
Sandwich.
gas station. It's the having to pump gas and shit like that. For some reason, it becomes dangerous.
It's a totality. It's a various stuff. Series of stuff.
Wild, Wild West. All right, what else we got in hip hop? We got this in hip hop, but it could have been in sports. You got your boy Cameron and Mace. They have It Is What It Is sports talk show. And they recently pinned like a $10+ million deal
Yeah.
with
30
Underdog
million.
Fantasy.
30 million actually.
30?
Yeah, 30.
I think they could have got
Well,
more.
What's crazy is the origin of that show is Cam put up 250 and he was gonna do it, and he spoke to Mace, and Mace said he wouldn't be a partner. So he's thinking, all right, no problem. He'll let you know how much is in. He'll put up the difference. And Mace said, no, he'll just match his own 250. So they both came in with $500,000. Shoot this show from scratch, basically. And now look, they got a nice little deal.
Shit, we could come with 500,000.
Yeah,
We'll be in there. We'll be in the game.
Exactly.
500,000. I'll quit working right now. I'll do whatever y'all need me to do.
If only.
If only. Anybody, any investors out there want to?
Gray, you going to invest or not?
You start putting in, yeah. I'll match it.
Want to invest in? I mean, I got $20. I got $20. I got $20. Somebody want to match that?
But have you guys ever watched any of the It Is What It Is?
Yeah, I watched the short clips online.
Just those clips, yeah. Just the short clips I see. I never seen the whole episode. But the dudes is pretty funny. I like Mace. I just seen an episode where a clip of him and Ice Cube, and they was talking about, what the hell were they talking about?
When he said when they was talking about Smokey or Chris Tucker and how he didn't
Chris
want to do
Tucker.
two.
Yeah.
And Mace hit him with that. niggas always fucking up the money. And it was like
trying to
niggas
find
always
God.
go to
They always
religion. Niggas always get
Niggas always trying to
religious.
find religion.
Yeah.
And then they point at him.
Classic.
See, these are people that can actually make fun of themselves and not too full of themselves. That's when you get the best content.
Speaking of fooling stuff, you saw this past week the ESTG had the interview with Cosmic Kev, and he just got up and walked out of it.
I heard.
What was the reasoning for him walking out?
I don't know. I guess Cosmic Kev was asking him was his college career, his football career. I don't know if he didn't want to delve into that or bringing him related to it. So, yeah.
He was asking some weird questions.
Who's the weird nigga that said he got a $10 million scholarship?
Oh, that was just some
Did he
other
turn
nigga
it
that just
down?
lied for no
He
reason.
turned it down.
Some
I've
dude
been
who
seeing
claimed he's a
that. I've been
rapper.
seeing that video for a while.
Yeah,
That's
some
just
dude who
hilarious.
claimed he's a rapper. I think he said like it was 15 million in scholarships. He said, yeah. Then he went down to 10, then 5. I'm like, bro, you lying, bro? Just for being like a part of the band.
He called it a deal, so it wasn't. He didn't even say
Deal.
scholarship. He said they offered him a
They
$15
came after
million
him.
deal,
Man,
and he had to go to school for this decade. I'm like, bruh, these niggas is very stupid out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nick Cannon didn't even get that deal.
not even from the movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Shit's crazy, bro. Niggas just be saying anything. Put a nigga in front of a mic, bro. Nigga say anything.
I think that was like from an HBCU too.
What you trying to say? Niggas can't give out that kind of money, Gray?
Nah,
Bro,
not to the
the,
band.
the regular college, the big university ain't even giving that money to the band. So the HBCU definitely ain't giving it.
Bro, you can't even give the greatest college football player in the world that type
the
of money.
athletes ain't even getting it. Like, come on, man. Like,
I understand the nigga was just up there just lying for no reason. And like, nigga made this whole thing and just kept going and kept going and kept going, bro.
so
Looks like you
if
can't
you-
turn around.
If you get 15, you definitely gonna remember 15. If you get 10, you're gonna remember 10. If you get 5M, you're gonna remember 5 million. You're not gonna have this wide range of between like 15 and 5.
You think a lot of these viral moments we see, those are like planned, like scripted?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
I don't think that one was scripted. I just think niggas be lying. Sometimes they catch niggas in a lie. That shit makes no sense. It has to go viral.
The world got to see this shit.
That's why Ray J and Soulja Boy be going viral so much. Them niggas stay lying about some shit.
Exactly. What else we got in hip hop?
Irv Gotti speaks on how hard it is to find love. Now that he's looking for 100M, just 100. I thought he sold that catalog for 300.
He's saying it's hard to find love when you got too much money.
Yeah,
It's hard for him, yeah,
100Ms.
Yeah, I think
last
he
girl
had a
was with-
story like he met a Dominican chick and he was like spitting game to her. First thing she did was asking for 25,000.
He ain't spending games. She know
You
who
know
you
that.
is.
You know that. We'll be right there and then dip out on her.
Yeah, she know who you are, man.
That's his point. I believe it is difficult to find genuine love when you up that much,
Because you don't know.
especially as a male, as a female too, because you're not gonna know people's intentions.
That's true.
Yeah, you won't know. Just like who was it? Who's the Snoop Dogg's daughter?
What about
Kind
her?
of short. She's like a short, chunky round girl, but she's dating like a some light skinned pretty boy, tall kid, and people's like, he's just with her for the money, but
Trying to
she
get a
gets
record
online saying, how y'all gonna tell me? How y'all gonna tell me that he want me just for my money? I ain't got no money.
deal.
Or
It
just
ain't for the
because
money.
my dad's a celebrity, whatever it is. Why
Yeah, he's
can't
trying
he
to get
just,
some connection.
why can't he love me just for me though? That's what she's saying. Does that mean she'll never find true love because her daddy is Snoop Dogg?
No, but people are just shallow, man. That's what they looked at.
Yeah, that's the problem. We'll never really know what people's true intentions are.
But he got rid of that.
I get some money. I'm out of here. Y'all might not
You
see
let it
me
be
no
known.
more.
But he gave rid of
Y'all hit me up on Wednesday. Hey, you recording tonight? That shit might be on
You gotta say, a nigga up 100 million.
Nigga up 100 million.
I don't know what
Guy,
intentions
huh?
y'all niggas got for me on this podcast.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm done. 100 mil. I'm done. Sorry, guys. I might shoot y'all a little 20,000. Y'all can get y'all little shit up. Y'all know if y'all could get this shit up with 20,000, that mean it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Shit, I mean, 100 million, you could create a podcast. Yeah, make another.
That's my 100.
That's what you're gonna do with your 100 million. Greg got the worst idea with $100 million. Dog.
No,
Greg's
not for the
gonna
whole
$100.
100.
He's gonna
Nah,
get
see,
a
get off me,
podcast.
get off.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta
No, not 100 mil. Not 100 mil. I
Throw it
could put
into
a
a
mil into
podcast.
I could put a mil into a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and that way I can get another deal for another 100. I'm gonna make my money work. Unlike y'all, you're gonna go spend your money and go broke within 5 years. Not me. I'm gonna keep making that
I
100
put
mil
no
over
mil
and
into a
over again.
podcast. I know that.
Listen, give a nigga 100 mil, get a podcast.
Nah.
Go for
1
the
million,
cheap
1
ski.
1 million to the podcast.
Nigga, you
1
wildin'.
mil.
We
1 mil.
just
I'm
told
gonna
you Cam spent 250
50. Yeah.
and got 30 million. You
Mace.
talking
Yeah,
about put a million
Niggas
in?
got names.
Yeah. And my shit gonna be bigger than Dave. This shit.
It
Nigga
should
said
be. You got
Gray
100
shit,
million.
Gray shit gonna be bigger than Mace shit.
What else we got in hip hop? That looks like that was the last thing we got in hip hop. We could jump straight into pop culture. Let's do the tea with OG Nate Pete.
Oh,
This
you got
week.
some
Yeah,
got
what
some
do
tea
you
for
got?
us this week?
What do you got?
My
What do you
tea
got?
this week
You got some
was-
masculine tea
I had
for us?
two. Yeah, man tea.
That
Pause.
man tea.
Of course.
Was
Man tea balls.
rapper,
Go
first,
ahead.
I remember I didn't write it, but I remember fresh off my head. It was rapper Gunplay. Get in charge of basically gunplay. He had a domestic violence dispute between him and his wife, and apparently he was on the system. He was on the sticks. She was talking a little too spicy. He was drunk, and he broke out the hammer on her, I guess. And she tried leaving because she was fed up. Found out, and really acted a fool. So. Shot. I don't know if he pointed it. I imagine he just aimed it. He didn't shoot or anything. So
Yeah, he just
he
had
got
the
that
guy waving
aggravated
around.
assault, family assault. Yeah. So,
Now is that what true love is? You gotta up that blicky on your old lady.
He's definitely testing his boundaries, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't be acting so aggressive if he didn't really love her.
She already said she's gonna be filing for divorce because you can't disrespect her daughter and all that shit. So we'll see how it goes.
This is
When
the
you're not
toxic.
acting when you're not acting with aggression like that means you don't care.
He was already on. She said that he's already back on drugs or something. Like he's back to drinking. The gunplay. We don't see him on camera doing coke and partying. That's a wild boy.
What the fuck do you expect from someone named Gunplay?
Exactly.
Perfect. Someone said that. It's a ladies. You got to pick your options. Don't date a guy named Gunplay. I'm surprised he built that Gunplay. Someone said that in the comments. Exactly. This is what you signed up for.
Hey.
But this, for some reason, this has been coming up a lot lately where people it's like a badge of honor that these people are pulling guns on each other that are in relationships.
Are they drawing? Are they
Is
shooting?
that-
What do they mean pulling guns? What's going on? What's the upside? What's the final?
Bro, I'm telling you, the ghetto shit that I see on social media is fucking crazy. Like, even what's this, Sexy Red and Sukiana? I think a bar in there was like, pull the gun on my baby daddy or some shit like that. Some bullshit, bro. And it was about.
trend.
It wasn't about hatred. It was about love.
New trend.
Yeah, that toxic shit. That's what's selling right now.
Yeah, that female toxicity. Yep, exactly.
This is
You
what
heard
they
what's her
want,
name?
though. They want you to pull that gunplay and pull that blicky out on you.
Yeah. Sometimes a little backhand and a little choke will get you a long way. And if that don't get you all the way, you pull out the blicky.
Last resort.
You just shoot a butt cheek.
Gray
gotta really show
do all
that love.
Gray ain't got to do all that. He got his pimp hand is very strong.
It's true.
Sleep.
Is that all the tea you got for us, OG Nate P?
What else?
Nigga
So
ain't got no tea, bro. This shit is decaf.
That was light. That was decaf. Okay, how about the Fallout? Here's the other one.
That was hip hop. Yeah.
How about no? It's not hip hop. The Fallout. I don't know if we did that before between EYL, the Earn Your Leisure Boys, and DJ Envy. Don't expect to see them boys on Breakfast Club anytime soon because I guess they reported on DJ Envy's scammer partner bullshit. This that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Envy need to come out in.
Where's the tea, Nate? We need the tea, bro. Shit got to be tea.
The tea
this
is
shit
now
ain't
you
tea.
Yeah,
I mean, you got what I'm seeing. This is not the only one. What you're seeing now that you got the Black entrepreneur space, how that's popping the hustle. You got Invest Fest and all that. Now that you got the culture that's all into that, being an entrepreneur and all that. Now these niggas are beefing. All these guys, all these different ones, all these gurus and shit are beefing and shit like that. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, all these entrepreneurs ain't got no business.
Nate, yo, tea.
The tea not good enough for you?
Listen, the tea with OG Nate P ain't got no tea bags, bro.
It's a little light this week. I'll give you that. It's a little pause.
No tea bags, bro.
It's a light. I was just. It's a light. I didn't dig in my bag as much as I could this week. It's a little light.
Bring the bags
I'm gonna
next
drop
time.
2 bags next week. I'm gonna drop 2 bags. This is iced tea.
Iced tea.
This iced tea. It's a little chilled.
I'm thinking Nate gonna come with some spicy shit that's gonna have like, really? That
Next
nigga did
week.
what?
Next week, I'm gonna be in search. Next week, we'll give you that bad tea. Give you the good shit.
Maybe we don't even need celebrity tea. Just find out some tea about some people you know.
And just
that
random,
makes
just drop it on the pod.
Yeah.
Like this nigga just add your shit out
Like,
mid
you don't
pod,
believe
bro.
what happened with my wife's with my sister-in-law.
Yeah, mid pod, dog. Just air motherfucker out.
Every motherfucker's
Yeah,
out.
Nate,
You'll
that's
never
the
know.
type
They
of
ain't
shit we
listening to
need
it.
with this segment, bro. It got to be tea, bro. It don't have to be no celebrity bullshit. I'm talking about
Some
nigga. You
juicy
got to
shit.
come with something.
Okay, we'll keep our ears around. So what kind of fuck shit we find in the street?
Yeah,
Like whose crack it was in the White House? Who was sniffing it? Who?
That's a mystery. They stop researching that. What else we got?
Maybe you might just need to give us some Carfax. Get us some Carfax on some of these chicks you know.
Back on the girl.
Yeah,
It might still be relevant now. Because
exactly.
I'm not gonna name no names, but I've been seeing there's a girl we know from high school. She used to be well known in the streets.
Stop right the fuck.
No, who we talking about?
Right, stop. He said
I'm not
stop
lying.
right fucking
I'm
there.
not fucking
All right,
lying.
I'm
I'm
taking
lying.
over. I'm taking. This is the tea with Swerve. All right, I'm taking
do
over
it.
the segment.
Why?
So there's
What
this
is
chick
your
that we
game?
know was in high school.
Like we
Well
all
known
know.
for being-
We all know.
Yeah, and we know her brother.
Oh,
Well
has
known
multiple
for
brothers?
being loose. Huh?
give some
That's
hints.
multiple brothers, right?
One brother that I know of.
I'm trying to give you room to hide this person's whereabouts a little bit more.
Nah,
You
you keep asking me enough questions, we're gonna find out exactly who it is.
Everybody be like, guess who?
You keep asking me enough questions, you're gonna
You
end
gonna
up
fuck
finding
around
Social
and find the
Security.
I guess who?
All right. So what's she doing?
I mean, she was well known for being, loose in the streets, and you know how we always say, once you're loose in one area, the only way for you to recover is to either leave.
Yeah, we did say go to a different city.
Yeah, you got to go to another city because you're still in this city. Everybody know, oh, you've been passed around in the city. So you need to go to a next city with some dude that don't know that you was loose in this city. This chick right here, she ended up going to another city, and she's lesbian now. And not only is she lesbian, she's lesbian with a white girl.
You chill the fuck out.
The
Chill the fuck
trifecta.
out. I know exactly what you're talking
You know who I'm
about.
talking about?
So chill the fuck out. Sorry, fucking
Y'all niggas send me the name through text or something since y'all niggas ain't saying that on the podcast.
Yeah, send it. Yeah, send it to the
'Cause-
text.
We ain't how to put no damn skin coat on the gender, dog. Chill the fuck out.
She was a trifecta. She said, "Fuck that! I'm leaving the city. I'm going gay, and I'm going with a white girl.
Damn.
She'll never know. This girl will never know what I used to be."
It's a triple move.
But that was the tea with Swerve Online.
She's going for the rebrand.
Yeah, definite rebrand.
But is she loose in the new city or she's just a lesbian with a white girl?
She's just a lesbian with a white girl.
Oh, okay.
Swimming in the milk.
Swim in the milk. Swimming in the
Yeah,
lactose.
that's what they call it.
We're gonna have to find out who this white girl is and send her this segment of Swear with the T.
T. She ain't never gonna hear this T.
All right, well, we got pop culture. I don't know if y'all have been seeing this lately, but your boy Charleston White is going at it with TK Kirkland, accusing TK Kirkland of being a shady person, not paying him for a comedy tour, shit like that, not letting him sell his merch. He just said TK's a grimy dude. And I could attest to that. That nigga TK is a liar.
I was waiting for one of y'all to say
TK didn't
something.
get judo clean. TK said, I can attest to that. Oh, that nigga lying clean. Judo's waiting for that. That nigga's a liar.
That nigga be lying.
Damn.
What he told you? How he lied to you, Juno?
That's
I'm
more than one
confirming
source.
it. I'm
Damn.
gonna confirm everything Charleston White is saying about TK Kirkland.
Everything they say he said he is that shit.
He did that
Exactly.
shit.
Whatever they say that nigga did, he did that shit.
He did that.
Give your experience with TK Kirkland.
Nah, so the experience was he had a comedy show at the Orlando Improv, and I hit him up about doing the podcast, and he agreed with it. He said, "Yeah, this is the hotel I'm staying at. All I need is the driver to pick me up." Blah blah blah. I asked him, "Does he need anything for his need anything?" He was like, "Nah, just a bottle of water, and I'm good. I'm gonna come through, do the podcast." This was like, I think I hit him up like a month before his show was in Orlando. And then followed up with him like a week before, a couple days before, nothing.
Dry.
Nothing.
Ghost.
Ghost my ass, bro. After he done agreed with it, bro.
Yeah,
So I was
promoted his
like,
show and shit.
yeah, I believe that shit. That nigga TK Kirkland's a liar.
Clean marketing come up off y'all.
Exactly, because his thing was like, I'm gonna do the show for y'all and whatnot, but all I need y'all to do is promote this show that I got coming up in the city.
He probably got a good 20 different podcasts the same way he got Juno. Everybody pumping up his show.
I'm over here posting this shit, telling people to go to the show and shit, thinking this nigga gonna drop by and do the podcast. Nah, nigga ghost my ass.
Now you like, fuck that nigga.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. So that nigga not lying, bro. It is what it is. TK Kirkland is a liar.
Damn.
That's a hot take right there.
But this is not
That's what
nothing
it
new.
is.
People have been know TK Kirkland is not a
What is
trustworthy
he anyway?
trustworthy like person to be with.
How did he become a voice? Like how did he? What does he do?
He's a comedian.
Comedian.
Oh,
The-
I
You
never
never
heard
heard
him.
of him?
I never heard him like
The only joke you probably know from him is like the phrase "Who raised you?"
Oh, that's him.
That's him. That come from him.
Oh, really? Oh. I think that was a black woman. 100%.
Yeah, that's the only thing people really know him from, because he doesn't drop like specials or nothing. You might catch him on YouTube, but when you go to a show, you're going to see the same jokes that nigga was doing 15 years ago at the show.
Oh, wow.
A lot of those old comedians recycle material.
But he's not. I'm not seeing most of the content I see of him online is not like comedy. It's like just him on podcasts, on other people's podcasts.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a long time. Like, he's been around. He's been around since, I think, Death Row era. So
That's crazy to say that's the case.
he's been around. He's like, he has multiple connections in the hip hop industry and shit like that. But I think he got locked up for like stealing puffy credit cards and shit like that before. Shit like that. So he's been
Puffy credit cards. You talking about like Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy.
Stole his
Damn.
credit cards?
Some bullshit like that. I know there was like a credit card scam that was due to him and Puffy shit. So
And that's a T.
That nigga TK be stealing.
yeah, TK do be stealing. He was known for that back in the days, but he cleaned his act up, came back around. But
He's a law-abiding citizen.
But as you can see, he's still back to his old ways, fucking with Charleston White. All right, what else we got in pop culture?
We got what is it? Where Dave Jackson drops interview.
Yeah, the Derek Jackson interview. You know, he came out the woodwork speaking on since the first time getting busted, cheating on his ex-wife and all that. Thought it was fairly interesting interview.
But you also saw his wife's side of the interview also.
Yeah, she dropped before. She dropped like almost a month or so before.
Mm-hmm.
And she's doing that expose how they were having threesomes and this, that, and third. And he said, "Oh, shit was crazy."
Oh yeah, I did see that interview.
Yeah.
And she trying to charge women like $5,000 for like what is it, like coaching?
Coaching of what?
Like how to be a wife, or I don't know.
How to be a wife? Didn't she get cheated on? Aren't they divorced?
Yeah.
Hey man, that's what's going on.
This
now,
is
man.
craziness. Anybody could make a book. Anybody could make a DVD, start selling some shit. Steve Harvey done had how many divorces? For some reason, we still listen to him on relationship advice.
That's true.
That is what we're living in. The world is delusional, bro. People, they won't listen to the successfully married people about marriage, but they'll listen to the people that's on like their fourth divorce and married again.
Yeah.
They're like, this nigga done had it 4 times. He definitely got to have it right this time.
He got some experience. Yeah.
So Derek Jackson has that interview. It does seem to be making its ways around and shit like that. He's very articulate, bro, and the nigga can talk.
Definitely got the gift of gab.
Do y'all see him making a comeback?
Yeah,
I think if he could drop some more long form shit, he could.
Yeah, I think so. Because it was mainly pandering to women, and a lot of women like cheaters, like guys who cheats, and so I don't see it.
We were talking about him being a narcissist earlier.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. Gray used that word. You know, Gray call people narcissists now. Gray, I didn't know you do that.
Yeah, I know you
Hey
do
man,
that.
if somebody's a narcissist, they're a narcissist. Yeah.
That word gets thrown around so much now in society. It's crazy.
Yeah, everybody's a narcissist, and it's crazy how everybody's a narcissist after you break up with them.
Exactly.
They're not a narcissist while you're with them.
Yeah, they're
but
so
as soon
good
as you
after
leave,
you
oh
see
yeah,
it,
he or she was such a narcissist.
It's very true.
We can't all be narcissists. We ain't all smart enough to be narcissists.
There you go. What is we on?
What
What was that for?
That was your boy.
Derek Jackson.
I don't even know how I got on that one. Okay, we just mentioned on the thing frame pop.
What else we got in pop culture?
Yeah,
Got
go ahead, Gray.
well, Billy Porter put up his home for sale due to actors and writers strike.
Yeah, he complained about that a week ago. Yeah,
Who's Billy Porter again?
the gay guy that
the gay actor.
Black dude.
Which gay black actor,
having
bro?
a
That's
fire
like
fight-
You know the one. The gay dude that he be dressing up. He's the fashion dude. You know, Billy Porter, dark skinned dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he's the one that be wearing like dresses on the carpet and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, on the red carpet.
Him.
Oh,
Extravagant.
what
shit.
does he do?
He's an actor.
What
don't know.
movie he in?
I don't know.
Niggas using words loosely nowadays, bro.
he is an
Like
actor.
actor?
He is an
Like
actor.
That's what they
Like
call
actor,
himself.
yeah. I never seen the nigga in a movie.
Yeah, he's on these movies and shows that I never watch. Like, you know,
Let me see what this nigga might be on.
Who?
Billy
The
Porter.
the type of genre of shows he probably
He
does.
was on Cinderella. He was supposed to be one of the.
Oh
the
yeah, I do
See,
remember that.
exactly.
He
Cinderella.
did a couple shit. Yeah,
Yeah, stuff I never watched.
he kills it at the Met Gala or whatever shit.
It's crazy
You know-
how we think these people are so successful and so smart and got their shit together, but niggas gotta sell everything like a month when shit close.
Yeah, life comes at you fast. People living next to check to check.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
Yeah.
they use money just like we use money. Like, they spend their money the same way. So
Exactly.
they're up their lifestyle, like to the most
They're
that they
not
can
disciplined.
buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they make 100 mil, they'll go buy a house for like 500 and
And
decide
then
to
a
make
podcast after that.
yeah, and decide to make payments.
That comes with the
That
100
100 mil, this podcast. That's what's next. You get 100 mil, podcast next, automatic.
Well, if you made the podcast, you would make money, unlike something you don't know how to do. So
You show me how. Shots fired.
What's our next thing, dog?
you show up on time.
There
You
go.
show up
That's
on time,
another-
we start getting some real money.
Yeah.
All right, next thing I got in pop culture, I know you guys know Fresh and Fit from the Fresh and Fit podcast. They're like super big. They were like super big on YouTube and shit like that, and the Manosphere community and shit like that. They recently got demonetized from YouTube, and they started crying.
Them niggas was sick. One of them was reading and he just got up and walked off. I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's
People-
our bread
I
and
really
butter.
felt their pain.
People are making
Them
fun of the
niggas making-
shirts that he have on.
You got to think if we stopped working and we was getting money like how they was getting money, I don't even know what their money was looking like. But for them to start crying,
Oh, millions.
for them to start
making
crying
millions.
off of not getting that money no more, them niggas might have to go back to work.
Yeah, they're making millions. You gotta think even on the donations that they're getting, like on the what do you call that, the super chats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're getting it's like like 1,000, 10,000 even a week.
What's the reason for donating to these things again?
You
Like a
gotta
super
ask
chat?
Gray.
What is that?
Well, you agree with like what
What they're saying like at the time?
yeah, you agree with the topic, what they're
So you
saying.
be like, and like you agree, he's saying some shit and you be like, oh shit, bars, and you just start tapping.
Yeah.
And then you're like
Nah,
giving
nah.
like coins.
you send a donation, yeah.
That's donations. Like the pinky doll.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah. So,
I
something
never
like
could
that.
see. I never could see myself pulling out my
Never.
credit card and making
Never
that
in my life.
donation, bro. Shit is.
I have to link my credit card to it, and then I can just hit a button, and I'm sending $1, another dollar, tap, tap, tap. Here's another.
No,
dollar.
you put in the amount you want to donate, and you
Yeah.
send it.
Yeah, it's already attached to your
Like,
account.
Mm.
Yeah, almost like you have like when you have YouTube Premium. It's already connected to your
Niggas
account.
live different because I can't even see myself subscribing to like a OnlyFans.
Yeah, I couldn't do that shit either, bro. Fucking Pornhub is. Did they shut Pornhub down?
Or if I'm watching a podcast, I just watch the podcast. Why do I need to donate money? Because that nigga spitting some facts right now. Okay, so what? I need to give you some money because you spitting facts. I'm just saying this now, but I'm saying if we ever get to that point and somebody want to send me some money, I guess go ahead. But I just don't see why.
Yeah, once you're a creator, like you really connecting with people, like you get to a certain point, yeah, people really rock with you, just like with
Where niggas be
Kevin
like, man,
Samuel.
that nigga-
He was
I ain't
really
never rock
hitting
with nobody. I ain't never rock
he was-
with nobody that hard ever in my life.
Yeah, I mean that's you. Yeah, I mean he's really like
Never in my life. I ain't never rock with some. And there's some artists I've been like,
it's
Like,
it's
big
no different
on
than paying for like an album or buying a download or even watching a movie, downloading, streaming on any of that. It's kind of the same thing.
I mean, I guess if like Joe Rogan puts out like an album and I had to purchase it to listen to it and I heard it was like one of the greatest albums of all time, greatest podcast album of all time, and it was like $3.99, I might shoot him a little $3.99. I could see that.
Yeah, I could understand buying a
But
product.
just randomly during a stream, just sending money for no reason, just because this guy's saying some shit, spitting some facts, I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean it depends. There are levels. You know what I'm saying? Even what's his name?
That's
Kevin
where
Samuels?
you heard Gray, nigga. There's levels to having this money.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no money, but what's his name? Kevin Samuels. Like there are times like there are shows that he used to receive like more than like 10,000 a show, just off the donations alone. So we're not even talking about the AdSense, the streams, none of that. just for one show. That's crazy.
That nigga, I know that nigga Kevin made at least 500 off of Gray.
Nah, nah.
You ain't donate?
I only did it one time.
How much?
Well, how much I done? I think I did that. What was it, 10 or something like that? Yeah.
$10. What he said that hit your spirit so hard that you was like, I gotta send this nigga $10.
Well, I think he mainly was talking about like what was it? You were talking about finances and stuff. Like more like yeah, because he talked a lot about finances, about him being an image consultant, how like how far you can go, advance,
And that's what you sent him the $10 for.
in your
It
career.
wasn't because he was calling some
It was
some
something
fat bitch a line, because it wasn't because he was calling some fat bitch a linebacker or nothing like that.
No, that shit I laugh at. I mean, like, those are just comedy to me.
Okay, all right.
But like he does the image section where he talks about, you know, like perfume, a lot of cologne he recommends. Certain topics, like what the fuck.
Yeah, Kevin might have recommended colognes and shit. I ain't never tell that nigga his $10 for recommending this in cologne. Nigga, I went and bought the cologne.
Yeah.
You wasn't with the Just a Scentbird.
Well, I'm giving an example, like certain things like that.
I do be spitting some bars though on the podcast, so I could see how somebody might want to be like, that nigga Swerve spitting some facts. Here's $1.
Like I say, it's never so. When you put in work, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You get yourself organized, you show up on time, you stay consistent.
Juno, on the show notes, put my
Cash.
put my cash app and my Zelle information, just in case niggas want to donate.
I got
You
you.
listening to the pod right now? You hear some shit that hit your soul? Hit my cash app up. Hit my Zelle.
That's what I'll be trying to tell y'all, man. Shit.
Donations.
Random donations.
There's ways to make money out here, man.
And when
See
the
it all the time.
donation
See
is
it
too
every
small,
day.
you gotta say, "Thank you for the $10, but you could have did 20." Like
Classic.
that nigga Umar is a fucking menace, bro.
Just like Umar, exactly. Just like Umar, like motherfucker gonna give Umar like what, over $1 million for a school that he never built. He never planned on building that. But you already know that shit's a failed plan from the beginning.
He
like,
bought the school, nigga. We seen the school. He bought the school.
I saw the building, but like, how you gonna run that shit, bro? You're not gonna run the school off donations. How you gonna pay teachers? You know, like so every end of the month, you're gonna talk about, well, you know, we ain't getting enough donations this month, so.
He doesn't say we didn't get enough. He just keeps, he don't really try to speak on getting the donations until it's time to fundraise after he drops it. You know, you got to drop a fire sermon first.
Well, that's what I'm saying. School is not something that's profitable. Like, at least in the short term.
For sure.
You said school is not something that's profitable? Nigga, you don't
In the
spend
short
at least $200K at schools.
Well, the way he's trying to do it, like being like a public school. Yeah.
Yeah, public school ain't making you no money.
That's what we say because we're not the ones.
Charter school.
That's what we say because
Yeah,
we're not
'cause-
the ones running that shit. There's a motherfucker making billions off of
There's a
public
hustle
school.
for everything.
Yeah, of
that's
course
not-
there are, but the way he's trying to do it, he's not trying to charge the parents. And I mean, because if he was going to do it like that, he'll have to charge them like what, just as much as a private school. Like at least like what, 10, 20, 30,000 a semester.
How much do you think LeBron's profiting off of his
Well, I don't think that's his
school.
moneymaker.
You're not profiting.
LeBron's not profiting because they said
he can profit,
they
yeah.
said
He's
they
sending
said
every
no
kid
one
to
in that school has ever passed the math portion of the fucking exam.
Really?
Jeez.
Yeah,
Jesus.
since it started, not
Damn.
one kid at the school passed the math portion. I was like,
Math is just a man-made construct anyway.
Parts of it.
That
Parts
shit's
of it.
not. That shit's not
The
real.
basics are very real. The add, subtract, multiply, divide, those are very real.
If
What
you don't
is
understand
one-
math,
what is
you're gonna
one?
be capped.
What is one?
That's that funky shit. What you mean?
Like
One.
what is one? Like
Singular.
One is one.
Yeah, one is one singular.
So how do we know that
Single.
1 plus? What makes it so? Why is it factual that 1 plus 1 equals 2?
Well, you can see it. I mean, 2 fingers.
But that's only because we say it's 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Well, that's
It's
different
only
than
that way because we say it's that way.
Great. This is a conversation for Swerve and Nate.
This is a conversation. I'm too zooted. I'm not zooted. I'm too damn tired to even have that conversation. But if I was high, I would have gone in depth with that. I feel like I could answer that for sure.
Yeah, you said
I'm too exhausted. I can't go into that. I can't.
Because I always loved math. Math was my favorite subject in grade school. It's until I got to college, and them niggas started talking about fucking
letters,
gamma this and pi this, and I'm like, bro,
soon as they
fuck, I need all that for.
As soon as they threw X in that shit, I got lost. X, that's not a number. What the fuck is y'all talking about? I'm done.
Up to like algebra 2, that's when I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna need this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I didn't feel once I got to trig. That's when I realized this math that they teaching at these schools is bullshit. Like, ain't nobody ever gonna use trig.
What is that?
Trigonometry.
Yeah, trigonometry.
That sounds made up. Trigonometry. That shit sounds made up.
That's of course, bro. And I took that class. Me and my homegirl Sunny was in that class. Man, we dropped that shit. We dropped that shit so fast. It's like, we ain't passing this shit.
Was it a requirement?
These niggas talking about gamma. They talking about all this bullshit. I'm like, bro, no one's gonna ever use this math.
And where do you think that it would have got you, even if you would have stayed and passed? What extra would it have gotten you?
Nothing, bro, because you barely use algebra in real life.
You don't. Most I want to say, let me see. Engineers mostly geometry and.
Bro, as long as you got a calculator, and calculators are not going nowhere. They always told you that, oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to use a calculator. They lied. The calculator's on your phone. You can use it anytime you want to.
Calculators are everywhere now.
Fucking Google will give you the answer to anything you need to know.
True. I passed for my class of Google. Man.
I always wonder why the teachers don't just take like a few lines from each essay or whatever and plug it into Google and see what pops up. Because if they did that to me, they'd find a whole bunch of shit that I done copied.
Well, that's
and try to take credit for.
When you get, let me see. Yeah, you couldn't plagiarize in a university because you had to put it through there's this program you have to put it through before you're even allowed to submit it.
And you got to show your work, yeah.
What are you talking about? Show your work. We're talking about essays, Gray.
Oh, I thought you were still on math. No, my bad. my bad.
Fuck it. This nigga, we talking about essays. This nigga talking about show your work.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
This thing Gray is fucking hilarious. All right, let me see. That's the last thing we had in pop culture. That was pretty big this week, them getting demonetized. But I think they got demonetized because they thought they was above fucking the world, bro.
Yeah, they started going, well, they've been going at like black people, black women.
That's why they got demonetized?
No,
that's not why. Hold on.
Them niggas was doing dumb shit. Like
they're doing like, the Hitler
the Hitler sign?
But they wasn't doing that on their shit. They was doing that somewhere else.
Hoodies.
They was doing that on Rumble on somebody else's channel. But
I mean, they've done some on the channel too. Even like when they brought in that racist dude, whatever, Nick Fuentes.
Right. Like that's when you know them niggas think they're bigger than they really are. When you're on YouTube and YouTube pays you a shitload of money, and that's how you make your bread and butter, and you bring someone that YouTube has debanned or
already banned.
What is it called when they
demonetized?
It's not demonetized, but they like banned them from YouTube.
From the paid partner program.
I'm talking about Nick Fuentes. They like banned him. It's like Andrew Tate. They banned those people from YouTube. Like they don't want to see them on their platform. And you're on their platform. And that's what pays all your bills. And you bring a nigga that I already kicked out on my shit, on your shit. That's like, say I don't like Gray, and I let Swerve stay at my house, and that nigga invite Gray to my house. That's like the type of shit they were doing, and YouTube finally demonetized them niggas, and them niggas went immediately to crying. They was like, "Hey, listen, we're not gonna be able to do this podcast. We're not gonna." Them niggas like shut down shop as soon as they got demonetized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they try to go to.
So they're saying they can't continue to make the show. I mean, they were making the show before they got monetized, right?
Yeah,
of course. How you start?
But nigga, once that money come in, if the niggas,
once the money comes in, then it stops. You're not gonna keep going.
Right, exactly. That's how you know niggas ain't really. They're trying to say they're doing it to help people and blah blah blah. And this
for the money.
How as soon as the money stop, you no longer can help people. If that's what your goal was to help people.
Yeah, you can still help people without getting paid.
Niggas making
me. I'm doing this whole podcast thing because I'm trying to help the world. You know, I'm not even looking for the money. I'm just trying to get on here every Wednesday night and just drop some gems. You know, maybe save somebody's life. Maybe help the little crackhead on the little crack baby on the street that's just trying to find his next meal. Maybe I can give him some motivation.
Could add more shorts.
Grace, wow.
All right, what do we got? Y'all want to jump into sports? The big thing in sports this week was the Blindside shit. The movie Blindside. Now that the football player in Blindside is coming back, and he's looking at the white people that are portrayed as his adopted parents in the movie as like, he's like, where the fuck the money at?
Yeah, y'all been eating off me.
Not
y'all told me that y'all adopted me, and I thought I was adopted by y'all since I was 18 years old. But lies. Y'all eating, y'all making money off movies, y'all making money off books. And I ain't even adopted. And I got a whole y'all got a whole conservatorship over me, like I'm Britney Spears.
But if
you gotta pay what you owe. That's it.
Kind of off. Because from like the father said his side, he said that well, you know, he'd been on a business. He had sold his business for how much? I think a good like a few $100 million, something like that.
That's not the money he wants. He's not worrying about that money. He's talking about the Blindside money.
Exactly. We don't care if you didn't have money. We the money, extra money you made. That's what we want.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be worrying about the money from the Blindside. That money from the Blindside, they're making him that much money. Fine. So he said that too. That money.
You don't realize that movie.
Yeah, he won an Oscar.
$300 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he get
for a fake story.
Most of that money.
For a movie, nigga, you telling me a movie about me gross $300 million, and all I got was $15K?
Yeah, that's pretty low. But you think the father got most of that money though? I mean, how much you think the father got?
They're saying the family got money off of it.
Not much though.
I don't know. Whoever got what's name, nigga. A movie was made about me.
But
and I get $15K.
But how much was the budget? We gotta look at that too.
How much fame did this movie get the family, and how much did they make off of that fame?
Great,
did they write books? Did they make books? Did they do shows? Did they do appearances?
He should have royalties from that movie.
That's depending on the deal you sign. You don't get just royalty automatically.
Now, I'm telling you what he should get.
Yeah, that's if you sign a good deal. Most actors don't even get royalties.
Yeah, because they don't own nothing. They don't put nothing up. They got on that life story.
Exactly. That's my story.
Like, so that's like every rappers, every actors who make albums. They could say the same thing, but it depends on the deals that you signed.
If I'm Michael Orr, could I sue for fraud and defamation?
You might have a case there. I don't think he's going that approach, but you might have a case.
He's telling me that I was the fraud part. He's telling me that I was adopted when I wasn't adopted, and you having this conservatorship over me all these years. So, and then the defamation part is just
So how can you
You
say he
telling people-
wasn't adopted? How can you say?
Because
How
the
can I
nigga
say
was
what?
18, Gray. That's how you can't adopt 18-year-olds.
Yeah, and he was a young kid. He didn't know no better. They're saying that it was too late. By the time they wanted to adopt him, it was too late. He was already
Okay.
18.
Okay, so they
But
took
they
him
never.
in.
But they still went along with the story and telling people like, yeah, this is our son.
But they took him in though, right? Into their home.
Not on paper.
I mean, at 18, you gotta know if you're adopted or not. I mean, you're just
You'd be surprised how dumb motherfuckers are, Gray.
Yeah.
So whose fault is that, then?
Am I gonna blame a 17-year-old? Because who's to say he got into the house when he was 18? If he comes into the house when he's 14, he stays in the house for 4 years. That 18th birthday come along, he probably already thought he was adopted.
Well, you know you're adopted or not even at 14. Come on.
He don't know about the paperwork part of it. They could have easily told him
But-
at 17, you're adopted. We did it. We got the paperwork done. You're adopted. You're our son.
But we got to look further into the story. So where did he come from? From a what? Parents' house or foster home or? Where
Nah,
did they
his
pick him
mom
up
was
from?
like on crack. His mom was on drugs and shit.
Okay, man. I mean, he could ask for like some of the money from the movies. Yeah, he could fight for that. But other than that, those people took you in. They didn't have to take you in. They help you get through your career, through your football career. I mean, they didn't have to do that either.
It's because motherfuckers lied to me my whole time knowing them.
You
And
made a lot of money.
how am I supposed to know now that this white family couldn't have just found this big black kid and was like, you know what, this is gonna be my workhorse right here. They got hints of racism kind of sprinkled all over.
All over that shit,
No,
swear.
actually, that's capitalism, like you were saying.
Yeah, but you taking a black human and trying to turn him into a cash cow.
So would it make a
You
difference if
call-
it
you
was
call
white?
Slavery,
capital.
bro.
Yeah, it would make a difference if it was white. If it was white, then it would just be a white family taking in a white baby, and they raised him, and he became a football player.
Yeah, if he was white, this wouldn't be a story.
Yeah, makes a big difference. Because now I don't know their true intentions.
Well, you made money. I mean, what else can they do to you? I mean, he's what 40 now. I mean, his career's already over. I think it's because now he ain't making money off the NFL. That's why he's.
Hey, it's never too late
Because
for a
the
nigga
whole
to pay what
time-
he owe.
Whole time he was in the league, he never said anything.
Yeah, this
If
ain't
you
the
owe
credit.
me and I see him 40 years later,
Great. This
You
ain't
still owe- you
this
still
ain't
owe
the
me- you
credit
still gotta
bureau
pay me
where
what
that
you
shit
owe.
drops off your credit in 7 years, nigga.
I don't know. I mean, if you didn't sign a good deal up front, yeah, that money gone, bro. You
Ain't no
getting money.
statute of limitation on money.
Actually, there is.
Okay. I want
Based
you
on the
to
deal-
I
based
want
on the
you to
deal that
borrow
you signed.
$40 from me and think there's a statute of limitation. Nigga, you go. I'm a put that gunplay on you.
That's not the same. You signed a deal, and whatever we agreed on that deal, that's what it is. So I mean, if that family wanted to profit off of him, they see his potential. I mean, no other black family wanted to do that, so they did it. So, well, niggas didn't invest in niggas then, if that's the case. So,
what Nate got going on right now? Nate look like he's doing some deep breathing exercises right now. Your
Yo.
microphone's muted.
You're
Your
muted,
microphone's
bro.
muted.
You're
First
muted.
of all, I thought he was muted this whole time. You've been muted for like the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't
I
know.
thought he-
Well,
I
I
thought
was
he
that
was
nigga really look like you.
Y'all
look
going
like your
off about
drugs.
sleeping. I typed in on the thing. I said, I'm crashing out here. I see y'all boys still going off about this bullshit. I'm like,
Oh,
these
yeah,
niggas
you
ain't
were
changed the
supposed
subject. Jesus.
Oh,
See, we
you
should go
yeah, we
behind,
didn't
bro.
hear you. I was like, shit, Nate's not saying nothing, and you had your shit muted. I was like, I thought he was just out here just chilling.
No,
should go
man.
live
I'm
with
over here.
that.
Some
I'm-
deep breathing
I'm
exercises.
about to bring out that box and wrap it up. Let me go to the next.
You know what the word is?
I forgot what it was.
See, malmoulin.
But that's what I'm saying. What else we got in sports, man? Keep going. Keep shooting.
Looks like Shannon Sharp will be joining Stephen A. on First Take for I think twice a week during the NFL season to come debate. That should be a good show. Two black brothers going back and forth. Pause.
I'm tired of them trying to match up a black dude with a white dude every time.
It's
Let's
still
get the heavy hitters on there.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one. How Shannon on the how would he address Stephen A. Where he used to address Skip. I like to see that.
Shannon A's. I'm predicting Shannon A's gonna call Stephen A. honky at least one time. He's gonna call him a honky or Uncle Tom, something like that. He's gonna call him Uncle Tom. That's what
They
he's
not
gonna
gonna
call
be
him.
beefing that much.
At least one
man.
time.
It's a debate show. Shit could get spicy real fast.
For real.
Because
Stephen A.
whenever Skip had a problem, he always wanted to mention how, oh shit, you ain't no Tom Brady,
Yeah.
and that shit used to really get under Shannon's skin. I don't know what Stephen A. is gonna have for him.
That's crazy. He's coming from a guy who never even played, bro.
That is crazy.
All
You
that
call a
nigga is
Hall
doing
of
is
Famer,
making
you
an
say you ain't no
observation.
Tom Brady.
He's making an observation.
Yeah.
I see Tom Brady.
But
I see
nobody's
you.
Tom-
You ain't no
nobody's
Tom
Tom
You
Brady.
ain't no Tom Brady.
ain't
Yeah,
no
that's
Tom
both of
Brady.
y'all, and you're no Tom Brady.
That's like I see niggas hooping in the park. I'm like, yeah, he all right, but he ain't no Michael Jordan.
We're skipping to Stephen A. So anyway,
Some people might say Skip's better than Stephen A.
nah.
It's a good dynamic though.
You need one without the other. I mean, it's not good to have one without the other.
Another
So far, from what I see.
another big debate in sports this week was the controversy of Steph saying he's the best point guard ever.
That's not that was a controversy.
Yeah, nigga. No one
Who's
agrees
better?
with him.
Nobody agrees with him.
No.
I didn't know this.
So who's better?
Point guard. That was the key word, point guard.
Yeah,
That's the position he plays.
yeah. Who's better?
That don't mean okay, that's the position you play, but we know what a point guard is supposed
No,
to be.
you're talking about a traditional point guard. You're talking about the guy who just passes and just brings the ball up. Motherfucker, score. This is a scoring game. Everybody on the court needs to score.
I'm just telling you, in the form of a point guard, because I know what a point guard is.
You know what a traditional point guard is, but go ahead. You're
Steph
thinking about
ain't
John
better than Magic
Stockton,
Johnson
Chris
as
Paul.
a point guard. Steph ain't better than Chris Paul as a point guard. There's plenty of players that are way better point guards than Steph Curry. Steph Curry, yeah, he's the best shooter in the world ever. But as far as
He's possibly
point
one of the
guard,
best players in the world also.
Who?
And he happens to be a point guard.
who?
He's also one of the best players ever, and he also happens to be a point guard. So
But he's not a best point guard. You think he's a better point guard than Magic Johnson?
from the clip that I heard, he was putting himself up against Magic Johnson. He
You
said,
think he's
he
a
said, yeah.
do-
They asked him, they said, "Are you the best point guard of all time?" He's like, "Me." He's like, "Yeah, I am." It's like, I mean, if it's the debate, it's between me and Magic Johnson, is what he said, right? If
Yeah.
there is a debate, it's between him and Magic Johnson. I don't know who else there is. Who else would you put in there
As a point guard,
as a point guard? He's better than Chris Paul. He's better than Kyrie.
he's a better basketball player, yeah, but a point guard, no.
They both play the same position, and if you
There's roles to a point guard.
You think Kyrie got one ring with LeBron? You think if I put Steph with LeBron instead of Kyrie, LeBron wouldn't have another 4 rings with Steph?
He would, but he wouldn't be you know what a point guard is, Swerve?
The point guard is a title given to someone. LeBron was a point guard.
No, there's
LeBron
roles
was
to
a
the
point guard.
position.
James Harden was a point guard.
There's roles to a position.
Draymond Green is a point guard.
I'll say Draymond Green is a better point guard than Steph Curry.
But technically he's not a point guard.
LeBron is a better point guard than Steph Curry.
He plays a better position, a traditional point guard than Steph Curry, if that's what you want to call a point guard. But a point guard,
Nigga, I'm calling a point guard a point guard.
There's different types of point guards.
Nigga, we know the role of a point guard, and Steph Curry is nowhere near the best point guard.
So what makes you a good point guard? The assist? Because we can look up Steph's assist numbers.
We can. And
his assist numbers are not horrible.
It's not the best.
Well, if we want to say the best, then we'd have to go to John Stockton. Doesn't John Stockton lead the league in assists all time? So is he the best point guard? We didn't even put him in the list.
Nate, do you know what a point guard is?
I do.
Is Steph Curry the best point guard ever?
are you counting? I mean, he's not from. He's like after Iverson.
Iverson was a shooting guard.
He played 2
Wasn't
or
he
3?
right? Or was he a point guard?
I think Iverson was a
Eric
point
Snow.
guard.
Eric Snow was his point guard. Iverson was a shooting guard.
Yes,
Because he was guarding Jordan. Jordan was guarding him. They're shooting guards.
I just think at the point guard role, Steph Curry is nowhere near the best.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere
Then who
near.
is?
As a point guard, no.
Well, where is he at? No.
Point guard, I'm probably putting that nigga at like 12.
Whoa.
As
Whoa.
point guard,
Whoa.
Wow.
He just happens to know.
Ain't no
good
way.
choice.
This nigga said 12.
I'm not saying
Ain't no way.
he's
Ain't no
12th
way.
like best player ever. I'm saying
Just
as
that
Based on
position.
at the position
So, based
point
on what
guard
consider-
and what a
let's
point
list some
guard
point guards.
does.
I can-
and
I
what
can
name
name criteria.
I can name some pretty good point guards right now. I'm gonna tell you if you tell me
But-
if they're better.
Ba-
Jason
based on
Kidd.
what criteria?
better
Jason
than,
Kidd's better than him.
better at a point guard, yes.
Steve Nash,
Better point guard, yes.
Chris
Better
Paul.
passer.
Better point guard, yes. Rondo is a better point guard than Steph Curry.
Rondo.
Rondo's a beast.
That's 4 point guards. You think, but Rondo. You think Rondo's better than Steph Curry at the point guard?
At the
You'd
point
rather
guard,
have-
yes.
You'd rather. So you think that one ring that Rondo won with the Celtics? If you put Steph Curry on that team, he wouldn't have got more than that.
Yeah, he's
one
gonna
ring?
win. He's a better basketball player.
He's a better point guard.
No, he's a better basketball
You
player.
remove that one point guard with another point guard, and you get more. You get better results. What do you call that?
He's not gonna be running point. That's like LeBron almost runs
you
point
re-
on
if
every
you
team
remove-
he in. LeBron's not a
if-
point guard.
If you removed KG from that team and then you put Steph Curry on that team, they're not winning championships like that.
They might. That
I
nigga
don't
that
think
nigga
so.
is the best shooter in the fucking world, Swerve.
I don't think so. You got to have defense too.
So other than shooting, I mean, like, what are you comparing them to? Like, what makes this
Because
other
I
point
think
guards?
The point
I think
guard
we're not
role.
even looking at the numbers. I don't know the numbers, but I don't think
Like,
his
based on
assist.
what stats,
I think
okay.
Juno's just thinking if
Defense.
you're good at assisting, if
Defense,
you're a good
assist.
passer, then you're a good point guard.
No, if you're a good general
defense,
of the
assist, what
court,
else?
Steph Curry's not a general of the court.
Okay.
not on his team right now because they have Draymond.
That's why I'm
What's that
saying
really
Draymond's a
Draymond?
better point guard than Steph Curry is a point guard.
I wouldn't say that.
Draymond's position when they call Draymond
I
a
wouldn't
point
say that.
forward.
Small
Ray,
forward,
you don't know basketball.
Okay. All right, LeBron fan. All right.
Gotta let that nigga. You
Alright,
don't know
man.
basketball. You don't know the fundamentals.
Participant trophy era.
Yeah,
You watch the game
We're
just
not
like
talking
everybody
about,
else.
we're not
but
talking
he-
about
but-
D Wade right
right.
now.
So somehow he knows better than anybody.
No, Gray, you don't even know what a
sit
point
behind the
guard
screen like
does.
everybody is.
You don't even know what a point guard does.
Oh, you telling me I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, because all you said was
Okay.
assists or passing.
That's what I said. I'm saying, okay, what are you comparing them to the other point guards that you put above him?
At point
They're-
guarding.
Okay, they're not better shoot. Like what? Okay, they're not better shooters than him, right?
No,
Assists,
no one's a
maybe.
better shooter than Steph Curry.
Okay, right. Assist maybe. Defense, yeah, he's not really that great at defense. Running the floor, okay, he may not be the best at that. But other than that, who do you put above him? That's what I'm asking. Based on
I'm
those
hearing
criteria.
I'm hearing the names that Juno's putting above him. I don't agree with those names.
How niggas don't know what a point
Because you
guard
put
is supposed
Steph
to
Curry
be.
in position of you switch Steph Curry with any of those players you
But
named.
that's
he's
what I'm
getting
saying.
4 rings.
How do you weigh those things though? Like, okay, like Chris Paul, he's a great passer. He can run the floor.
Ringless.
Ringless. And the rings have
He can
nothing
run
to
the
do with
floor.
the West thing, bro.
Ringless, and he has power forwards like LeBron James is passing him an assist. But he's the best point guard. A power
not-
forward is beating him in assist. That came out in the league
Yeah.
around the same
So
time he did.
That same power forward is beating Steph Curry too, and you still think Steph Curry is better. Point
LeBron's
guard.
the GOAT, though.
You see?
LeBron's the GOAT, though. LeBron's
You
the
see?
greatest of all time. He's the greatest of
No, he's
everything.
not. No, he's not. No.
Yeah, he is. But that's a different discussion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the point guards conversation. Steph Curry's not the best point guard.
I
right,
want
then.
to say it's tough. I want to say if I wanted to build my own starting 5, my 2 point guards would either be Magic or Steph.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pick no other point guard on over. You
but
saying
who's gonna be running the floor? You see Steph running the floor?
Well, Steph is not running the floor now.
I'll probably.
That's what a point guard is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Listen, if I had to make the greatest starting five,
Well, you're still gonna win. You're still gonna win championship rings with Steph, though. So,
if I had to make my greatest starting five of all time, it would be the one would either be Steph. I'm gonna just skip the one right now. The 2 would be Jordan. The 3 would be LeBron. 4 would be Tim Duncan. 5 would be Shaq. The 1 would either be Magic or Steph. And either one I sub in.
See that 5, right? That 5 you just made.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry is still not bringing up the ball. LeBron's gonna bring up the ball.
Well, it's not like he can't. You know what I'm saying?
We're not saying
he can.
We're not saying he can't. We're just saying.
I understand what Juno's saying now. He's a point guard, but he's a point guard in the sense of we never seen a point guard like him because he plays off the ball.
Imagine that, bro. A point guard playing off the ball.
Yeah,
he's the best
it's
point
crazy.
guard ever. That is crazy. Fucking crazy.
If you're trying to get shots and win rings,
but it only works for Golden State because they have Draymond.
Yeah, that runs the floor. That point guards.
The same way that Jamal Murray does not have to bring up the ball off the floor because they have a point center. It only works for certain teams. Not everybody. Golden State is different.
That's why I'm saying as a point guard, if you know
any team LeBron plays for, they're different because they got LeBron. He's their point guard.
Yeah.
And so if
LeBron joined super teams, so.
All right, Gray. I got you.
You gonna let you have that one.
It ain't because he made the team different. He just joined.
LeBron joined super.
Nobody
teams.
even brought up LeBron James but Gray Myers. You see, that nigga LeBron lives rent free in niggas like Gray Myers' head.
Yeah,
rent free.
And LeBron's never joined the super team for the record.
He never did.
Never joined the super team.
So he joined a guy of his same class that won a ring before him. And he
talking about exactly. Nate got it right. He created the super team. He didn't join one.
Without a ring, huh?
Joining a super team
without a ring.
Gray,
without a ring.
Gray, your rebuttals are not making any sense.
They're making perfect sense
to you.
Add that. Yeah, you got to add that to me.
Okay. To you. All right. A guy who's a number 1 seed, joined us number 6 seed out of his class that won a ring before him. But he could have joined any team. He could have went to Atlanta. He could have went to DC. But he chose Miami. But somehow you don't see why he chose Miami, right?
He went to Miami and then he didn't. And then
to what? To do him a favor?
Listen, one second.
Build a super team.
What can he go to Atlanta? What was it about Miami that he go to Miami?
He went to Miami and then they lost because D Wade was still number 1. The second year when he said, "You know what, LeBron, you got it. You the man." What they did? They went back to back.
Okay. Because of who?
LeBron
the
James.
MVP both of those years. LeBron James.
Yeah. Who was giving him a lot of easy pass, a lot of looks?
Who?
Who was giving it to himself?
Bro, LeBron's the greatest player of all time. He could do whatever he wants to do.
It ain't of all time, bro.
But it's 5 players on the floor. Of course, somebody's gonna pass the ball every once in a while.
Somebody. So all those long passes from like end of the court. Who was passing it? Who else besides Wade?
This nigga talking about long passes right now.
Okay. See, that's because I didn't watch the games. That shows you I didn't watch the games.
Okay.
That shows you I didn't watch it. But y'all niggas know basketball. You're the expert. Y'all niggas are Stephen A. You got backstage passes. You got all the ins and outs.
LeBron 2 back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah, the guy who never took the last shot, never closed out the game. Okay. All right.
Gray.
Yeah, he's still rocking the number 23 as if it's his own. Stop it, man.
Gray.
No, I don't want to hear nothing.
Gray, go search LeBron James clutch shots. You're gonna find like a 20-minute mixtape of him just dropping buzzer beaters.
Final game clutch shot. That's what I want to see to end it. Wade got one. Kawhi got one. Kobe got plenty.
LeBron have.
He ain't got none. Jordan got plenty.
What are you talking about?
He ain't got none. Final game shot to win the ring. He ain't got none of that. He always passes the ball to somebody else. He ain't no GOAT.
This nigga. Sometimes when I hear hate, sometimes it's like it
And
kind of
anyway,
comes in,
it's
it
facts.
comes into my soul, and then it
Look,
kind of like disperses because I know there's nothing I can.
Because it's
there's
facts. You
nothing I
can't
can
take
give
the facts. It's
There's
facts.
nothing I can give out.
Those are all facts. Are they
to-
not true?
to-
Are they
to
not
put-
true?
to
Are
put
those
a-
not true?
To put a soothing, calming effect on the hate
Are
that's
those
in
not
this guy's
true?
heart.
Does he have a game-winning shot, a final game-winning shot? He does not. Does he?
So that's why he's not the GOAT.
That's one of the reasons why. One of the reasons. Why does he keep rocking the number 23? Number nigga.
I think he's still talking, Swerve. He's still talking. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
You muted him? I'm just gonna keep shaking my head. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna just keep shaking my head. That nigga's still talking.
You guys should see this shit is beautiful.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. This nigga really.
Yeah, I can't hear shit Gray saying, but he's still talking. He's still talking.
His hands is moving a mile
about LeBron.
This nigga pointing. Yeah, you right. I got you.
Let me unmute this nigga so we can hear what he's saying.
Can he hear me?
See that sleazy stuff y'all niggas do because I know I'm right. That's sleazy shit as fuck. Yeah. You see, LeBron fans, y'all sleazy. Y'all niggas are sleazy, bro.
Oh,
Greg,
sleazy
you're a funny
LeBron
guy.
fans, man.
Greg, how long you been this funny?
Sleazy them.
How long you been this funny, Greg?
I can't, man.
nigga wildin'.
I can't.
Nigga.
Participation trophy era.
Oh, Lord. All right, what else we got in sports?
That really hurt my stomach.
Got your girl Sha'Carri Richardson finally won.
Not finally, bro. It's not finally. She won again.
Again, where she won before?
The only reason you know her name is because she won.
She's been winning.
No, I know her name before when she wasn't winning, when she was just talking shit. When she had all the extra hair. No, I know her name when she first came out. When she had the long nails,
when she first came out, because she was win.
Don't tell me when I know her when. I knew that.
You know what? The only reason you know Sha'Carri Richardson is because she's won, and then she started losing. That's what we're trying to explain to you.
And you didn't find out about her until
she won the first time
until she got banned for like until she couldn't race for like smoking or some shit like that.
That's why everyone knows her is because she won first, and they said she wasn't classy about winning. How else do you think we know her, bro? It's from her winning and then losing horribly.
Well, she had the whole image thing about her, like her having the nails and the colorful hair, and her like the way she was talking, her persona.
You mean like a regular black woman?
That's regular black woman, damn.
I mean, it's an average black. She is an average black woman. What do you want her to act like?
I guess.
What you want her to act like Gray?
Hey, that's what I want, man. I mean, that's what it is. I guess that's what it is.
I know what it is, but apparently you don't agree with what it is. So you want her to act like something different. You don't like her hair. You don't like her nails. What you want her to act like?
I didn't say I don't like nothing about it. I'm just saying that's what really made her stand out.
Okay.
I mean, she ain't doing nothing for me. I mean, what?
She's a patriot. She's running for your country.
That you fought for.
Yeah, that you fought for. At the end of the race, she's waving an American flag. She's not waving no other flag.
You ain't fight for this country?
She ran for the country. I never fought for this country.
No, I never joined the services.
Never.
And you don't love it?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
yeah, I love it. I love that niggas like you fight for it. But I ain't gonna be one of them though.
Wow.
That was the last thing we have on this list. Y'all got any recommendations for this week?
Recommendations. I did something. Go to a circus. I went to the circus. Yeah, go to a circus.
I never been to an actual circus.
It was pretty cool. It was a lot of gymnastics, some strong dudes flipping each other.
What But you looking for the pause button, Gray?
Acrobatics.
Pause.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We all need to
Usually
have our
on.
own pause buttons.
I tried to. You have the ability to do it on your computer, so you're just too lazy to do it.
No, I tried and I have them on there, but when I hit them, you don't hear them.
Oh.
I can hear them, but you can't hear them.
Oh, I'll fix that. What about you, Gray? You got any recommendations?
Let's see. What do you got?
I actually got another real recommendation. I recommend all the listeners go on the voice notes today and tell me if it would be worth me putting my information up just so y'all can leave me $1 every time I spit some real facts. Every time I drop a bar, if y'all was like, man, that really hit my soul, leave me $1. If you think that'll work, leave a voice note. Let me know if that's something we should do moving forward.
I like that. I could put everybody Cash App in that bitch.
No,
problem.
that's not what we said. We didn't say everybody. We're gonna start off with just mine first, just a test run, see how it works, and then we'll go from there.
Nah, sounds like a plan. If that's what you want, bro, I got you, bro. Just send me your information. I'll put it in the show notes so you can get your donations up.
That ain't no problem.
So no,
If I get $1, I won. I'm winning.
Of
If I get
course.
$1 from one listener, if I get one from every listener, shit, I might have me a whole dub.
a cool 20.
Cool 20.
What about you, Gray? No recommendations? Gray, you're muted.
No, I ain't got no recommendations.
Okay, let me see. Whatever. I've been watching. Damn, did I recommend this already?
What is it?
The Resident.
The Resident. I don't know if you recommended that already.
Yeah, me
Is
and the
that
wife been binge watching The Resident. It's on. We watch it on Hulu or the Fire Stick or whatever. But we've been binge watching that. That's been getting pretty interesting. It's a dope little series. So I'd recommend that this week. The Resident. You can catch it on Hulu or whatever you streaming. What's names? But
There's also a good like documentary, like series on like the painkiller epidemic. I think it's called Painkillers.
on
like
Netflix.
Yeah.
Oxycodone.
Yeah, talking about Oxycontin and the family who created it and how now they're finally getting some backlash and getting sued for all the deaths.
She ain't tell you to take it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how in the hell are you going to go after the people who make it? That's like people
Yeah,
suing
pussy.
Smith and Wesson for other people shooting other people. Like, I just made the gun. I didn't make this guy shoot you. I just made the Oxycontin. I didn't tell this doctor to prescribe it to you and keeps prescribing it to you.
We'll see how far they get with that. I don't know if that's a realistic thing you could sue over. But it's America. You get your money however you get. It's capitalism society, so
Yeah.
they'll let you cook. America's one place that will let you cook. But folks, you know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at That's Absurd Podcast at gmail.com. And you can always drop a voice memo if you just look through the show notes right here on your whatever you stream from. If you look in the show notes, you will see leave a voice message here, and you could drop a voice memo. Let us know if you think Swerve should put his Cash App in there. We'll see. Hopefully my boy get it cleaned up. But dog shooting
If
for
I
the
just need
cleaned up.
one voicemail saying go ahead and do it, I just need one. I just need one person to co-sign. It could be Big Rob, ATL, Randy. Hit me up.
Get that nigga 99 cents. No.
Just say yeah. Go ahead and do it, and then drop $1 in there. I might quit my job.
Give him a 99 cent
I might
super
quit my
chat.
job and do this shit full time. I'm like, I got people that believe in me.
All right, folks, we out for this week. We'll catch you next week. Hopefully it's on time. Hopefully we don't run into none of the unprofessional shit Gray don't like. And we here next week, so we'll catch y'all next week. We out.
Yeah.